tick tock. All the Mars that's losing time, hidden behind all these big rocks. Fall so hard, I'm shocked too. I'm supposed to be locked up too. You escape, but I escape. You be in Paris, get up too. Fall so hard, let's get faded. Liberties for like 6 days. Gold bottles, soul models, spilling ace on my sick days. So fall so hard, behave. Just might let you meet gay. Shot towns, B-rolls, moving the next BK. Fall so hard, wanna find me.
That's great. That's great. That's great.
Fall so hard, wanna find me.
That's great. That's great. That's great. She said, yeah, can we get married at the mall? I said, look, you need to crawl for your bar. Come and meet me in the bathroom style. Show me why you deserve to have it all. That's crack. Ain't it, Jay? What she order? Fish fillet. Yo, whip so cold. This whole thing. Act like you ever be around. Cause like this a game. Who's your girl? Grab her hand. That she don't wanna dance. She's my friends, but I'm in France. I'm just saying, Prince Williams ain't do it right if you ask me. Cause I was him, I would've
Mary Kate and Ashley.
Was Gucci my was Louis my killer? Was drugs my dealer? What's that jacket, Margilla? Doctors say I'm the illest, cause I'm suffering from realness. Got my in Paris, and they coming. All I do is win, 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 no matter what. Got money on my mind, I can never get enough. And every time I step up in the building, everybody hands go up. And they stay there, and they say yeah, and they stay there. Cause all I do is win, win, win. And if you going in, put your hands in the air, make them stay there.
Ludacris going in on the verse, cause I never been defeated and I won't stop now. Keep your hands up, get them in the sky for the homies that ain't making it, my folks locked down. I never went nowhere, but they saying Luda's back. Blame it on that, the hood call it looting. And I'm on this foolish track, so I spit my foolish flow. My hands go up and down, like go. My verses still be serving, tight like a million. Last time on a college remix, now I'm on the original version. Can't never count me out, y'all better count me in. Got 20 bank accounts, accountants count me in. Make millions every year, the South's champion. Cause all I do, all I do.
And now, fans, please direct your attention to the screen to see tonight's recipients of the Herbalife Nutrition Seat Upgrade. These lucky fans will get to enjoy tonight's game from upgraded seats and will receive their own Herbalife Nutrition Upgrade gift bag, compliments of Herbalife. Congratulations to the recipients of the Herbalife Nutrition Upgrade. The LA Galaxy Foundation has switched to a mobile platform for in-game auctions. Just text the word Galaxy to 52182 to register and start bidding on exclusive alumni signed merchandise. The auction will close 1 hour after the scheduled start of the game. Fans without a smartphone will be able to submit their bids at the LA Galaxy Foundation booth in Soccerfest, but don't forget, text the word Galaxy to 52182 now. But if you need more explanation, check out Galaxy TV for a special message from Jossie Zardes.
Is your wall in need of some signed memorabilia? Now you can bid on the LA Galaxy Foundation silent auction without leaving your seat. All you have to do is text Galaxy to 52182. Start bidding and you can win the shirt right off my...
I'm Ari Lassiter from Temecula, California, and I'm a forward. My nickname is the Gold Puppy. My father used to be the dog, so now I'm the little puppy scoring goals. Tennis player. Pasta. Or some cinnamon toast crunch.
That's spicy meatball!
Beyonce. Puppies. The little think face. The one's like, One Direction.
Baby, you light up my world like nobody else do it.
Bobby Keane. I'm from Dublin, Ireland. I call downtown Los Angeles my second home. This is LA.
LA Galaxy fans, make sure to stop by the LA Galaxy team store locations throughout the entire StubHub Center and check out the new Cosmos Special. That's 20% off the hats like the Star Squad is rocking right now. So check it out. You can also get them at teamlastore.com. That is the Cosmos Special, 20% off hats today. LA Galaxy fans, who's ready for the Pumped Up 76 t-shirt toss? We got the Star Squad out there. They want to hook you up with shirts and gas cards. We need you to get up off your seats, pump up, and make some noise!
Download the StubHub app, start at StubHub, and let the fun find you and Toyota. Let's go places.
From StubHub Center in Carson, California, the LA Galaxy is on the air. Tonight, it's the 2016 regular season opener as the Galaxy hosts DC United. Hello again and welcome. Joe Tutino here. Honored to be back for my 20th year with the LA Galaxy. I'm joined by Ralph Perez. It has been a very busy offseason for the Galaxy, one of major change for the club. A host of veterans have been brought in. Ashley Cole, Nigel de Jong, Jello Van Damme, goalkeeper Dan Kennedy, gone. Omar Gonzalez and Juninho, two major pieces of the championship teams of the past, and goalkeeper Donovan Ricketts, who was not renewed. Bruce Arena is loading up with players with long resumes. They joined by summer acquisition Steven Gerrard and Giovanni Dos Santos and Sebastian Lletget. Also coming back to the Galaxy, Mike McGee, having fully recovered from an injury-filled stay in Chicago. The question is, can this team gel fast enough? The talent is certainly there. This is the one and only meeting between these storied MLS franchises. The Galaxy have 5 MLS Cup titles to their name, DC United 4, and twice against LA. There is no love lost here. They have also 3 former members of the Galaxy on their roster. Sean Franklin, Marcelo Sarvis by way of Colorado, and Kofi Opare. Let's get to tonight's first 11, presented by City National Bank, the official bank of the LA Galaxy. For the Galaxy, Dan Kennedy in goal. His defenders are Robbie Rogers on the right side. Daniel Steres will start for Jello Van Damme, who's injured tonight. Steres at center back with AJ De La Garza and Ashley Cole. That's the back 4. On the right side of midfield, Sebastian Lletget with Nigel de Jong, Steven Gerrard, and Jossie Zardes. Up top, it's going to be Giovanni Dos Santos and Robbie Keane. Galaxy, DC United coming up at the top of the hour. When we come back, I'll be joined by Ralph Perez. This is the Galaxy pregame show at LAGalaxy.com.
On Saturday, March 19th at StubHub Center, the Cali Classico continues. 5-time MLS Cup champions LA Galaxy take on their West Coast rivals, the San Jose Earthquakes. We are the LA Galaxy, a team of international superstars and homegrown talents. This is our city. This is our house. This is LA. Purchase your tickets today. Visit LAGalaxy.com/tickets or call 877-FREE-GALAXY.
Hey fans, next time you want to grab Galaxy seats, get the StubHub app. The StubHub app puts your teams, your favorite artists, and your hood in one place. And now you can find the best seat for your buck when you sort by best value. We take the price and location of seats and show you which give you the best deal. Our experts have done all the work for you. So get the StubHub app and find the best value on seats today. StubHub is a proud sponsor of the LA Galaxy.
If you've ever had a full count with bases loaded in the bottom of the ninth, or if you've ever zoned in on the top corner of the net, then you might know the thrill of playing at San Manuel Indian Bingo and Casino. Because only one casino is all about the thrill. San Manuel Indian Bingo and Casino. All thrill. Please gamble responsibly. 1-800-GAMBLER.
Over the course of a single game, LA Galaxy players will spend 90 minutes fighting for the ball, going on goal, sprinting, sliding, jogging backwards, running almost 7 miles, while maintaining an average heart rate of 160 beats per minute. And they'll perform at this world-class level 31 times a year, powered by Herbalife Nutrition, the official nutrition company of the LA Galaxy. To power up like a pro, contact your Herbalife independent distributor or visit Herbalife.com today.
What you doing, Dad?
Just adding to my Shasta Can Pyramid, son. A monument to the awesomest moments of my life. Here's the Tiki Punch from Summer Vacation 92. Oh, and the can of black cherry from the day you were born.
Can I help?
Sure, kiddo.
Oh, boy.
And these are the Shasta Zaz the day we started rebuilding my Shasta Pyramid. Shasta, family trusted since 1889.
And there when you celebrate life's moments.
It has to be Shasta.
Calling all explorers, the Galaxy's proud sponsor, Alaska Airlines, offers the most non-stop flights to Latin America from Southern California, including new flights from LAX to Costa Rica, as well as convenient flights to Los Cabos and Puerto Vallarta from John Wayne, Orange County. For Alaska's lowest fares, visit AlaskaAir.com. Welcome back to StubHub Center alongside Ralph Perez, Joe Totino. Happy to have you aboard on this opening night, Ralph. Lots of changes here in the off-season. You being on the bench when you have so many new faces come into a roster and all of them experienced. How much time is it going to take for these guys to gel?
Well, Joe, I think it's going to take about 6 to 8 games, meaningful games. I know they've had some preseason matches, but they weren't playing 90 minutes. They were trying to get fit and so forth. But I think that you've got some quality players that have played at a very, very high level, not only in Europe in the leagues over there, but also for their national teams. So it's a lot of experience, but I think it's them fitting in together because none of them really played with each other. And then the fact that Cole played with our guy in Gerard in the national team, but that's a different thing in itself as well. And club ball's totally different. They're going to have to adjust to our league. They're going to have to adjust to the whole league in itself, the weather, the climate, in those regards, the travel. But I think that Bruce is a very experienced coach. He's brought many players into this league from abroad, and I think it's just going to take some time. And I think the challenge really is, us fans here in Los Angeles, our expectation bar is high because of their level of play, but also more importantly, last year we had one of earliest exits we've had in playoff exits. We had some seasons where we didn't make the playoffs, but really last year I think everyone was looking for a little bit more than what happened last year.
Well, the earliest under Bruce Arena.
Yes.
As far as in the Bruce Arena era to exit the playoffs. Let's talk about some of the changes. In goal, Dan Kennedy, certainly a good goalkeeper in Major League Soccer. Trying to shake the rust, I think, because he backed up at the end in Dallas. And now coming in here to be a number one once again, back in this stadium. He's used to playing here. He played here for Chivas USA. But certainly there's some pressure there.
Well, I think there is. I think there's a lot of pressure for any goalkeeper that plays for the Galaxy. When you look at all the goalkeepers that have been in the Galaxy uniform over the years in the history of the team, many of them were all-star players, as Kennedy was. The expectation bar, I think, really, with him coming is, they wanted his experience and his experience in the league. And I'm sure he's happy to be here in LA. He went to UC Santa Barbara. He's from the Southern Cal area. So I think, he's going to put some pressure on himself. And clearly, the Galaxy will put pressure on him as well, meaning playing for this club, the bar is very high.
Ashley Cole, the left-sided defender, another player who, again, as you mentioned, a long resume, sat on the bench, unfortunately, at Roma, but what I've seen of him is that still has the speed, still has plenty of quality. He's probably the best left-sided defender to cross the ball in this league right now.
Well, I think, you know, Joe, the little bit of glimpses that we saw, and I saw him play in the game in Las Vegas against San Jose, saw him here. I think he still has that pace that can get explosive. I think he still has, you know, that individual flair. And what really becomes now important is, you know, he himself, just like you mentioned with Kennedy, he wasn't playing a lot of minutes in Italy in the Serie A league. So he's got to get his rhythm, his game back, and his match fitness back. And once he does that, I think the fans are going to be very, very pleased with his performance.
Replacing Juninho at middle of the park, it'll be Nigel de Jong, a guy who has plenty of bite in his play, and you know, again, also another quality player.
Well, I think this, Joe, you know, there's no doubt when you mention the word, you know, someone's going to get stuck in, win tackles, win those duels that you want from your defensive midfield, your holding midfielder, however you want to describe that. But I think that the challenge here is as well is that in the little bit of games I've seen him play, he's going to, I think, be a guy that might get a card accumulations because he really goes in. When he goes in, he goes all in. And, you know, he's got experience. He's got that little bit of ability that you really need in that position where when he wins the ball, he makes that simple outlet pass, gets the ball off the back four and finds that hole that you need to find to build and play out of the back. So I think he's going to be a good addition to the team.
Well, here's the three guys I want to get to right now, though, because I'm not sure that the Galaxy have figured out the proper positioning for them yet, and I think the experiment continues. Gyasi Zardes is in midfield tonight. We thought he'd be a target forward. He's not, at least tonight. Robbie Keane, of course, is the captain and the forward, the striker there for the Galaxy. But Giovanni Dos Santos, is he a forward? Is he a midfielder? Does he play underneath the forwards? Where do you see him?
Well, I think that's a quandary, Joe. I think that's the same kind of quandary we had when I was with the Metro Stars with Tab Ramos. He's really not a wide right guy. He didn't want to stay wide, likes to come inside. He's not a forward. He's not a second forward. Dos Santos has this ability to be good with the ball, get it to his feet. He can play in tight spaces. He can run at people on the dribble. He can play combinations off someone to get forward and get his shot. So the dilemma that what the Galaxy don't have is a real back-to-goal center forward. You know, they've got withdrawn guys that prefer to get away from tight marking and receive balls facing goal. So that's something that is going to have to be, you know, structured, worked on, because even when Zardes goes up there, he's really not a back-to-goal guy. Or McGee, he's not a back-to-goal guy. So, you know, the only one they have is Gordon.
And he's injured right now.
So it's going to be interesting how they put that together, Joe.
We have final comments coming up next. We'll take a look at DC United. They're going with a diamond midfield this year. That's coming up as the LA Galaxy pregame show continues right here at LAGalaxy.com.
Champions LA Galaxy take on their West Coast rivals, the San Jose Earthquakes. We are the LA Galaxy, a team of international superstars and homegrown talent. This is our city. This is our house. This is LA. Purchase your tickets today. Visit LAGalaxy.com/tickets or call 877-FREE-GALAXY.
If you've ever had a full count with bases loaded in the bottom of the ninth, or if you've ever zoned in on the top corner of the net, then you might know the thrill of playing at San Manuel Indian Bingo and Casino. Because only one casino is all about the thrill. San Manuel Indian Bingo and Casino. All thrill. Please gamble responsibly. 1-800-GAMBLER.
Over the course of a single game, LA Galaxy players will spend 90 minutes fighting for the ball, going on goal, sprinting, sliding, jogging backwards, running almost 7 miles, while maintaining an average heart rate of 160 beats per minute. And they'll perform at this world-class level 31 times a year, powered by Herbalife Nutrition, the official nutrition company of the LA Galaxy. To power up like a pro, contact your Herbalife independent distributor or visit Herbalife.com today.
Calling all explorers, the Galaxy's proud sponsor, Alaska Airlines, offers the most non-stop flights to Latin America from Southern California, including new flights from LAX to Costa Rica, as well as convenient flights to Los Cabos and Puerto Vallarta from John Wayne, Orange County. For Alaska's lowest fares, visit alaskaair.com. When the Galaxy win, you win at Papa John's. The day after every Galaxy victory, you get 50% off regular menu price online orders using promo code GALAXY online at papajohns.com. That's right, 50% off your entire online order of regular menu price items the day after the Galaxy win. Enter promo code GALAXY at papajohns.com. Better ingredients, better pizza. Papa John's, official partner of the LA Galaxy.
Have you considered a long cut, Gary?
What's a long cut? Radio guy?
That's not my name, Gary. Don't be rude. A long cut can be anything. First, you go to a 76 station for gas, then you go anywhere else. Like that paintball place.
Don't those things hurt?
Come on, Gary. A long cut can also be a stop at that barbecue shack.
It's like 8:15 in the morning.
A long cut is taking some time to explore anything the road has to offer. Fuel your long cut with top-tier gas from 76. 76, we're on the driver's side.
Let's take a look at DC United. In goal will be Andrew Dykstra, his defenders, Sean Franklin on the right side, Steve Birnbaum and Bobby Boswell alongside Taylor Kemp. That's the back four. They'll play the diamond in midfield. Marcelo Sarvas will be in front of the defenders. Patrick Nyarko, Nick DeLeon will be the point on this diamond, and Chris Rolfe on the left side. The forwards are Luciano Acosta and Lamar Nagel. Final comments are coming up next. Stay with us here at LAGalaxy.com.
LA Galaxy is presented by Herbalife, nutrition for a better life. SNHU, see yourself succeed at snhu.edu. StubHub, next time you need seats for a Galaxy game, download the StubHub app, start with StubHub, and let the fun find you and Toyota. Let's go places. Galaxy take on their West Coast rivals, the San Jose Earthquakes. We are the LA Galaxy, a team of international superstars. Hometown talents. This is our city. This is our house. This is LA. So tickets today. Visit LAGalaxy.com for tickets or call 877-3-GALAXY.
When the Galaxy win, you win at Papa John's. The day after every Galaxy victory, you get 50% off regular menu price online orders using promo code GALAXY online at papajohns.com. That's right, 50% off your entire online order of regular menu price items the day after the Galaxy win. Enter promo code GALAXY at papajohns.com. Better ingredients, better pizza. Papa John's, official partner of the LA Galaxy.
Fuel your long cut with top-tier gas from 76. 76, we're on the driver's side.
toyota.com/LA-Galaxy.
Now, during the One for Everyone sales event, get huge factory cashback deals on a brand new Toyota. Get $1,000 cash back on a 2016 Corolla, $1,500 cash back on a 2016 Camry or Camry Hybrid, or get $1,750 cash back on a 2016 Avalon or Avalon Hybrid. So see your Toyota dealer today. These deals are going fast. Vehicles must be purchased from new car dealer stock by midnight 4/4/16.
Now, when you buy or lease any new Toyota, you get Toyota Care, our no-cost maintenance plan. Toyota Care covers normal factory scheduled service for 2 years or 25,000 miles, whichever comes first. There's even lockout protection and 24-hour roadside assistance. See your Toyota dealer for details and exclusions. Valid only in the continental U.S. and Alaska. Toyota, let's go places.
LA Galaxy is presented by Toyota. Let's go places. On Saturday, March 19th at StubHub Center, the Cali Classico continues. 5-time MLS Cup champions LA Galaxy take on their West Coast rivals, the San Jose Earthquakes. We are the LA Galaxy, a team of international superstars and homegrown talent. This is our city. This is our house. This is LA. Purchase your tickets today. Visit LAGalaxy.com/tickets or call 877-3GALAXY.
Hey fans, next time you want to grab Galaxy seats, get the StubHub app. The StubHub app puts your teams, your favorite artists, and your hood in one place. And now you can find the best seat for your buck when you sort by best value. We take the price and location of seats and show you which give you the best deal. Our experts have done all the work for you. So get the StubHub app and find the best value on seats today. StubHub is a proud sponsor of the LA Galaxy.
If you've ever had a full count with bases loaded in the bottom of the ninth, or if you've ever zoned in on the top corner of the net, then you might know the thrill of playing at San Manuel Indian Bingo and Casino. Because only one casino is all about the thrill. San Manuel Indian Bingo and Casino. All thrill.
Welcome back to StubHub Center. We're about ready to get underway. The national anthem has been sung. The starting lineups have been announced. The team shaking hands and breaking along midfield. All right, Coach, give me your first 15 minutes here.
Well, I think one of the things, Joe, that the Galaxy really always want to do at home is get themselves into the rhythm of the game. And I think clearly for me, I think what you really want to see tonight is you want to see can our outside backs, meaning Rogers and Cole, really get forward in this first 15 minutes. Each of them or one of them on a good attacking play, getting that overlapping play going, because I think that's what the Galaxy are looking to do this year more than they have in the past, because I think they've got two players that can get forward from the flank positions.
Both of these clubs crashed out of Champions League earlier in the week. Any hangover do you expect, or are they maybe happy that's behind them at this point?
I would think, I can't speak for DC United, but I think the Galaxy are a little disappointed on that one.
Okay.
I think the way they went out, you know, taking a 4-0 loss is something unaccustomed that we're not used to seeing at any competitions of the Galaxy, losing 4-0. So I think that, you know, maybe, yeah, it's behind them. They know that part is over. And now let's get into the opening of the season and get off to an opening start with a good result.
Fans, the best seats in the house at the best price. 2016 season tickets on sale now for as low as $19.50 per match. Become part of the family today at LAGalaxy.com. Referee for tonight's game is Kevin Studd, longtime Major League Soccer official. Galaxy huddling up about 40 yards away from their goal. So are DC United. The Galaxy will defend the goal to our right and attack from right to left. This evening, Robbie Keane, the captain of this club, did not see the ball all that much Tuesday at Santos Laguna. In fact, they have to find the captain much more as far as I'm concerned, although tonight I'm understanding he will play a little higher. So it's going to require a lot more work underneath.
Well, I think that's a disappointment that, you know, he is a competitive man, and I'm sure he wasn't happy about not only not seeing the ball, but the result itself for his team. And crashing out of the Champions League.
DC will have the ball to start this match. Standing over the ball at center, Luciano Acosta. Waiting for our referee's go-ahead here, and now we'll get this one underway. DC with the ball off the kickoff. De Leon will knock it back. Collected there by Marcelo Sarvas. However, all the streamers that came down from the north end of the building here, from the Angel City Brigade, that needs to be cleared up first. Pretty nice tifo. Great crowd on hand here at Stump Up Center here tonight. Outside of the berm being open, it is a full house.
Yeah, it's kind of interesting. The Angel City Brigade always bombard that goal with the streamers, but it looks like their whole group has grown another 2 sections on each side there, which is great to see for the Galaxy.
And we'll do the kickoff once again. Our contest is underway as it comes back to Marcelo Sarvas. He'll play it near side for Franklin, closed down quickly by Zardes as the ball goes out. This will be a throw-in for the Galaxy. Ashley Cole, I should say, able to play it back. AJ De La Garza. Across the top of the penalty area, he'll find Daniel Steres, who gets the start here. Yella Van Damme cannot go due to an injury. Here's Nigel de Jong. He'll play it on the left. Watched by De Leon all the way back to the goalkeeper, Dan Kennedy. Out the right side now, Steres. Robbie Rogers playing a new position this year on the right side of the defense, as opposed to the left back that he'd been playing for a year plus for the Galaxy. Sebastian Lletget, when he came in last season, he was on the left side. He starts tonight at right side of midfield. Gerard in towards center. De La Garza now will push through the center circle. Ahead it comes to Robbie Keane, who's checking back. He's got Zardes on the left wing. Zardes watching there by Franklin, able to play it through and clear it away by Bobby Boswell over the near side touch. This will be a throw-in. Here's Keane again off the throw. Left corner of the area. Plays it back out. Ashley Cole on his left foot. Watched by one defender. Gets the cross away. Blocked and out. This will be a throw-in for the Galaxy. He's got De Jong defensively if he wants him. Dos Santos showing now at the top of the box. He'll find him. Heels it forward. He'll get it back from Keane. Again, the cross into the area. Trying to find Lletget. Out comes the goalkeeper. Dykstra pulls it out of the air. Going back to that play, Ralph. Robbie Keane coming back into midfield and creating more like a number 10. That's where he's comfortable.
Well, very comfortable, and it's really imperative that at least then Dos Santos came across to give him another ball to be played in, and it was a nice little combination there.
Ball out of play over the far side, touched last by Steres off the punt from the goalkeeper. Hey, looking to spend a night out with the family? Galaxy Family 4-packs get you 4 tickets, 4 hot dogs, drinks, and scarves for just $128. Purchase yours today at LAGalaxy.com. Here's Rolfe for DC United on the left side, trying to push up the wing. It'll be cleared out. Rogers now for the Galaxy. Into midfield, Dos Santos heeling forward, trying to find Keane. That's broken up. So we'll go out of play over the far side touch. It'll be a throw-in. Long throw. This one intended for Lamar Nagel. Lamar Nagel, formerly of the Seattle Sounders, of course, came over in a trade in the offseason. So we'll see how he fits in with that group. Of course, with Jordan Morris coming over, I think the writing was on the wall, was it not?
Yeah, it was, and they were even willing to let Obafemi Martins move on, you know.
Now that one might hurt. I think Seattle, right?
That's not an easy one to replace, Joe.
Seattle lost earlier tonight against Sporting Kansas City at CenturyLink, 1-0. Here's 0-0 opening moments. Galaxy and DC United here in the 4th minute. De La Garza clears in the midfield over the top of Zardes. This will be collected defensively and knocked out of play over the near side touch. by Steven Birnbaum. Birnbaum, of course, making headlines with the U.S. national team in January camp, showing his prowess on set pieces offensively. The Galaxy are going to have to be careful of that, of course, on corner kicks and so forth. Girard stripped of the ball. Here comes Nagel, left ball, and he scores! Just like that, a left-footed ball from distance, and DC United has taken a 1-0 lead on the LA Galaxy against what is the early run of play, for lack of a better description there.
Well, there again, Joe, it was a turnover. We saw a couple of those this year in the preseason, but they paid dearly on that shot, and and we were just talking about Lamar Nagel, and he hit that one, just well enough to put it just out of the reach of Kennedy. It was well struck, and a shocking little bit of start to the season. The Galaxy, after less than 5 minutes, are finding themselves down 1-0.
Can't turn the ball over 35 yards away from your goal like that. Galaxy with the ball off the kickoff. Here's Cole now. Trying to send it ahead for Robbie Keane. It'll be short. Sean Franklin, his pass broken up. This team too experienced to make mistakes like that, Ralph.
Yeah, it is, and what really seems to bother me a little bit is that the recovery of a turnover that in transition, and not someone getting to Nagel to put more pressure on him before he shot.
Here's United. Out the left side it'll go. Taylor Kemp pushing up from his left back position. Chasing back Leggett. Covering over is Robbie Rogers. The cross blocked by Rogers and out of play. Just shy of the corner kick spot. This will be a throw-in. Nick DeLeon will come over. Birnbaum at the top of the 6, watched there by Steres, as well as Girard. Rolfe showing short, the long throw comes into the area, knocked away by Girard. Right side of the area it goes, the shot towards goal is blocked. On the one-timer there, the Galaxy had a couple of defenders in front. Nyarko got on the end of that. Here's Franklin on the right side. Sarvis. Again for Franklin. Nyarko, he'll go into the wing and out of play. Intended for Acosta. Throw in here for the Galaxy. A long throw by Cole intended for Zardes. It'll be cleared back out for another throw into the Galaxy bench. Marcelo Sarvis left the Galaxy last offseason. The offseason before last, went on to Colorado. He had an injury-filled season there. Didn't work out for him. He was traded this offseason to DC United. Tonight, his first game in the United uniform. Incidentally, Daniel Steres is making his Galaxy senior side debut tonight, starting at center back. Here's Girard. Cleared off the ball again by Rolfe. Sarvis, near side, Acosta. Cole in trouble. Nagel now on possession. He'll play it into the box and through the area and out of play over the end line. This will be a goal kick for the Galaxy. One nothing DC United here in the 8th minute. Dan Kennedy telling everybody to get back into midfield. He's going to play it deep. Girard tries to get on the end of this one. It's back into the Galaxy defense. Acosta gets through this time. Steres. Rogers able to get back to help out. Acosta again on the left side. Back it goes. DeLeon. Taylor Kemp. This club split early last season at RFK. And a late goal led to a DC United victory last year. DeLeon, Nyarko, formerly of the Chicago Fire. Franklin dumps it in, top of the Galaxy 18, and De La Garza gets the first touch. De Jong cannot clear. Zardes along the near side in trouble, closed down by Franklin, but it'll be a throw-in for the Galaxy. Little rattled here after that goal, Ralph.
Yeah, I think they're struggling a little bit just getting from the midfield, get players getting the ball, getting it forward to Galaxy's forwards.
Ashley Cole. His throw was intended for Zardes and cleared away by Sarvis back into the Galaxy defense. Need to find some rhythm here now. Rogers on the right side. He'll push ahead for Leggett. Trying to shake Chris Rolfe. Gerard back into the stride of Leggett. He'll play it defensively. De La Garza. Left side. Cole once again. No outlet. He'll play it back. Back to the right side. Steres again. Closed down by Nagel quickly. All the way back to the keeper, Dan Kennedy, but this will go wide of him. De La Garza able to clear it. Nigel de Jong sprays to the right. Leggett at the stripe. Lots of pressure here by DC United. Sarvis pressuring on the ball here. He comes ahead. Dos Santos pushed back into his defense. Nice work on the right side this time by Rogers and Leggett as they push it up the right side. Leggett playing it through, looking for Robbie Keane. It comes back out to him. Now in for Dos Santos. Can it be Gerard? He cannot walk it into the area, and it's cleared out. Half chance there for the Galaxy. Here comes the counter back the other way. Nagel on the left side. Working on De La Garza. Nagel finding a way to the box. Gets across. It'll come out the near side. Acosta tries to run it down and does. Ashley Cole able to get this one back. No foul. Acosta back in the area now. Side of the 6. De Jong with the slide tackle. This is going to be a corner kick for DC United. And Ashley Cole apparently took a shot to the head. At least he thought he was fouled. And linesman said no. Our referee Kevin Stott obviously said no. He was far away from the play. Corner kick number 1 of the night here for DC United.
DC United looks like the team that really came here hungry, ready to play with a lot of energy, and the Galaxy need to find their game a little bit.
Taylor Kemp to take the corner, left-footed ball that's going to swing in. In fact, he plays it backside of the penalty area. Ball still bouncing around the Galaxy penalty box and finally poked away by Steres. Sarvis keeps it alive. He'll play on the near side. Kemp, another ball top of the box. Nyarko can't get to it. They want an offside. Yeah, offside call and possession back to the Galaxy here. Inside the 12th minute, DC United 1, Galaxy nothing. They'll go right side this time. Leggett, defensive side of the stripe. He's got Rogers wide. He'll get to him. De Jong now. Lobs it forward, trying to find Keane on the bounce. Out comes the goalkeeper, Dykstra. He'll pick it up at the top of the area, but an offside call against the Galaxy captain.
I noticed something, Joe, when on that one kick that Kennedy didn't hit well and it got cut out. It was short on the goal kick. Bruce was very upset. Had to go at obviously the goalkeeper, Coach Matt Reeves, and then they sent the goalkeeper, their sub, to warm up. Now I don't know what went there, but maybe it's nothing. But it was it's obviously something to get him off the bench to warm up.
I wonder if Dan Kennedy's injured. Here's Nyarko playing ahead, finding De Leon. De Leon with some space into the box. It comes for Nagel. He couldn't get a handle on it. Comes to the goalkeeper Kennedy, who lobs it out the right side. De Jong, Gerard and back. Steres. He'll go wide. Leggett. Here's Gerard. Sends it long again for Robbie Keane. Second ball will come back this time for Zardes. He's taken off the ball by Nyarko and sent deep by De Leon. Out comes Kennedy again to win this one outside his penalty area in front of Acosta. This match getting stretched. The Galaxy defense is getting stretched. Dos Santos this time playing through again for Keane. Out comes Dykstra and he'll smother that at the top of the area. That was better.
That was much better. That combination, I think, is going to get better with time, because I think Robbie knows if he makes good runs behind the defense, Dos Santos can hit those kind of penetrating balls with the right weight and pace on it to spring them.
Foul called, free kick here for the Galaxy at midfield. Gerard, he'll let it go for Steres. Back it comes for De La Garza. He'll push forward. Nigel de Jong. Watch there by De Leon. Steres again to the right side it'll go. Rogers has a little room in front of him. He'll take it past the stripe. Dos Santos. Now Leggett on the right. Gerard working through tight quarters here with the help of Leggett as well as Robbie Keane. Now on the left side, here's Cole. Tries to play it back through for Zardes. And it's cleared out. He had a clear look at goal there from 17 yards. I think he takes the shot, no?
I thought he was going to crack it on goal. He tried to play the ball to Zardes, who had a man, and he was marked. Maybe the second option might have been a pullback to Keane coming late, but I thought he really had a chance to, go at goal.
Ball on the right side now. Rogers. Dos Santos. Again, Leggett on the right. It'll come in towards center. Gerard. Ahead it goes. Dos Santos has a little space. Top of the center circle. Lets it go. Square for de Jong. Again, Gerard. Trying to play into the corner. Hit poorly. Out of play. Over the end line. Goal kick. That's a surprise.
Yeah, I think he was trying to play the ball behind the defense, but it was way too far. I thought he could play it, still to be in the path of the run and not so deep. And these things happen, but I think
too much of it.
Yeah, he missed hit it, I think.
Dykstra with the goal kick. Sent forward by Nagel. Acosta trying to run onto this one. Cole back to his keeper. Rolled out the right side. Looks like he's okay, Dan Kennedy, but I think they're keeping an eye on him. Might have taken a knock or something.
I don't know what it was, but it was, it's just one of those things. Sometimes as coaches, you see something you don't like, and goalkeeper needs to warm up clearly if he's coming in.
Ball up the left side now. Here's Zardes, has some room side of the area. Watched by Franklin. Gets the cross away near post, and right on the keeper Dykstra. A little frustration there. I thought that ball needed to go on the ground with pace across the face of goal.
Either that, or as soon as he got to it, he had to drive it to the back post. But took another touch, and then he lost it. Lost that angle to knock it in.
Taylor Kemp now for DC United. He'll play it across near side. Franklin. Defensive side of midfield. Nyarko on the wing. He'll get it past the stripe. Back it goes. Sarva's plenty of space for him as he'll push forward. Watched by de Jong now. All the way back out. Birnbaum. Nyarko. Chased by Zardes. It'll go across the center circle. Left side of it. Kemp up the wing. Rolfe. Working on Rogers. Turned him around for a moment. Rogers recovered well and poked the ball away. Gets some help from Leggett, and it's cleared back in the midfield. Good work there by Robbie. He's under some pressure. Difficult situation. Now Kennedy will try to clear into midfield. He was falling back on that ball, unfortunately. And the Galaxy will collect top of the defensive third. Got to figure out how to break the pressure here, Ralph. De Jong hit hard by Acosta. That's a foul and a free kick.
Well, I think one of the things they've got to read is that once you play 2-3 short balls in the same vicinity, you're gonna lose some space and time. So getting that ball out of that area would be a benefit to building out of the back.
Ball out of play over the near side touch. I think the Galaxy want to make a change. They are going to make a change in goal.
Yeah, I saw it early, and it wasn't good, but I thought he might be able to shake it off, but it looks clearly now they're going to have to make that change.
Here comes Brian Rowe. And the goalkeeper right now down on the pitch here. Obviously they give Rowe a little chance to warm up. Galaxy trailing 1-0 here in the 19th minute. Hey, the battle for California supremacy continues when Robbie Keane, Giovanni Dos Santos, and your 5-time MLS Cup champion LA Galaxy take on rival San Jose Earthquakes Saturday, March 19th, right here at StubHub Center. The match presented by H&R Block. Tickets on sale right now for as low as $20 at lagalaxy.com. So Dan Kennedy is done for the night. And in comes Brian Rowe to replace him in goal. And maybe a chance also for the Galaxy players to get back on the same page, no?
Well, I think one of the challenges here is that, you know, Rowe, you know, it's a funny thing, you know, you're saying, okay, especially in that position, you know, once they've named the starter, you don't ever think of you're going to get in the match, and all of a sudden, less than 20 minutes, now you're thrown into the opening game. But as you and I talked off the air, he's a quality keeper. He's a guy that was going to challenge clearly to be the starter this coming year. So he's getting a chance right now to show his worth, and that's the luxury the Galaxy have, to have a reserve keeper of his caliber.
He also comes in knowing that he can't give one up because the Galaxy are trailing already 1-0. Dos Santos. Back to Steres, it'll go. Here's De La Garza on the left as he pushes forward. Watched by Acosta. He'll find Nigel de Jong. De Jong, left side of the circle, switching back over to the right side. Rogers battles the lights and wins it. He'll come back to Gerard. All the way back to the stripe again, Steres. Here's De La Garza pushing forward. Chased down, still has possession, needs a little help now. He's got to play it back out. De Jong, he's going to switch to the right side. Lletget is there. He's got some support from Rogers. Lletget waiting on the overlap, now plays it into his stride, and the ball comes loose. Boswell with the clearance in the midfield. Steres will knock it down. De La Garza on possession for the Galaxy here. De Jong switching again. Right side again for Sebastian Lletget. This time won by Taylor Kemp. It'll be a throw-in.
On that one there, when Rogers was coming forward, the pass that was played to him just wasn't the quality that he needed. Handcuffed him.
Here's Rogers taking off the ball. It'll come back. Lletget lifts it into the area on the right side. Robbie Keane is there. Has it now. Watched by Birnbaum. Rogers to his right. Now it comes square for Gerard. Plays it back through. Dos Santos in for Keane. Is he brought down? A referee says no. Goal kick. Linesman said no also.
Well, the Angel City Brigade doesn't agree with the call, but it was kind of interesting to see, you know, that, you know, when he went down, it wasn't, I didn't think it was a penalty, but I mean, clearly the combination there, again, the Galaxy playing some balls in tight space as we watched the replay on the big board here. His feet got tangled up, but I don't think it was a PK, Joe.
Goal kick here. Dykstra. Coming to the Galaxy defensive third. Steres the first touch. De La Garza tries to clear into the stride of Zardes. That's broken up by Nyarko. All the way back defensively again. De La Garza. Here's De Jong. Right side to go. Rogers. Nice work there with Lletget. Robbie into center for Gerard, able to poke it ahead. Robbie Keane, can he get past Birnbaum? Is he brought down? That's a foul on Birnbaum. And a free kick for the Galaxy. I think Robbie wants a yellow card, but it's not going to get it. Although it's a good argument because Birnbaum was close.
Yeah, it was, but
goal scoring opportunity.
I think Birnbaum really went down, and then they got tangled up. So I don't think it was more like Birnbaum brought him down. But clearly, you know, Birnbaum, watching him in that training camp with the national team that was there, he showed some promise. And one of the interesting stats that was shown to me by the national coaches, that he won the highest percentage of air balls in the league last year. I don't know who keeps track of all that stuff, but it was an interesting stat.
It takes a lot of patience to keep those type of stats, Rob.
Yeah, I guess maybe that's match analysis or someone like that. But here we go. Here's a free kick, Joe, that you got a right-footed guy.
Gerard steps into this one off the top of the wall. It'll go. That one was from about 25 yards away from goal. The ball now is cleared back into midfield. De La Garza will run it down, has it now for the Galaxy, pulls it back into the Galaxy defensive third. De Jong. Ahead to Gerard. Back out wide it'll go. Steres. Switched over. De La Garza. And now he'll go all the way back to his goalkeeper, Brian Rowe, his first touch here. Leggett, right side. Watch there by Rolfe, able to play it up the wing, looking for Robbie Rogers. Good battle there with Taylor Kemp. Nice job by Rogers, winning the ball back for the Galaxy. Still has it, now he's brought down. That's a foul and a free kick. I think Taylor Kemp had his emotions get him there because there was no reason really to dump him like that.
Yeah, I think he was a little frustrated over the fact that he should have won that ball. He lost it and then committed a foul here, which again, another free kick situation for the Galaxy to put a ball into the box.
Good restart opportunity here for the Galaxy now. Outside the right corner of the area. It's going to be about 30 yards to the near post. Here's the cross into the area, bounces into the top of the 6. It's deflected and out of play, and goal kick, says our referee. Players down all over the place in white uniforms.
Yeah, they did. There was a ball served in that had some promise on it, and then bodies collide and bodies went down, and now there's a DC United
Steve
player
Birnbaum.
down.
And he's down. Needs assistance here from the DC trainer. Keeps motioning to the back of his head like he took a pretty good shot in the back of his head, looking for maybe some blood if possible. And the trainer will take a look. Hopefully he's going to be okay. You know, fans, make plans for your Memorial Day weekend with the LA Galaxy. Join us at Copa LA, driven by Chevy. Registration now open for boys and girls, U6 through U18. Visit lagalaxy.com/Copa LA for more information. 1-0 here. DC United over the LA Galaxy. Lamar Nagel with the goal in the opening minutes. And that's where we stand right now. The Galaxy have yet to test Andrew Dykstra, although they've had the better of the play a little bit over the last 10 minutes or so.
No, I think one of the challenges that right now that the Galaxy have to try to get a little bit is they're trying to build, trying to play, trying to get balls wide, but I think their play is too slow, and it allows DC United to get really in good defensive position.
I agree with that. Too methodical right now.
Well, his head is bleeding, Joe, and they're going to have to find a way to stop that bleeding on Birnbaum.
So he's off the field. They're checking on him right now. So DC United plays a man down. They move Sean Franklin into the center back position. De Leon goes out to right back. So they'll play with somewhat of a depleted midfield. They'll play with 3 in midfield for now. Foul against the Galaxy. Birnbaum wants back on. We'll see if the referee waves him on or not. The 4th official taking a look to make sure he's not bleeding. Here's the restart by Franklin, who dumps it long, intended for Nagel, headed away by De La Garza and out of play. Over the near side touch, throwing. And Birnbaum is back on, and we play 11 aside. 28 minutes in, 1-0 United. It's going to be interesting in the not too distant future. We're going to have multiple United teams in Major League Soccer. Atlanta, and I'm not sure exactly what Minnesota is going to turn out to be at this point, but at least 2 for now that we know of. Ashley Cole attempted to clear, can't do it. De Leon now for United. Lets it go for Sarvis. Right side Franklin. Acosta. Right side of the Galaxy penalty area. Right at the corner. Tries to play it backside. Cleared away. Lamar Nagel goes back. Again Acosta. Side of the 6 it'll come out. Franklin. Nagel plays it through and blocked by Ashley Cole and out of play. This will be a corner kick. Second corner of the night for DC United.
If I'm Benny Olsen right now, obviously with a 1-goal lead, the way they've played, the way they've bottled up the Galaxy's offense a little bit, they're off to a very, very good start here.
So Taylor Kemp will take this corner kick. Last corner went deep into the penalty area towards the backside. Fires it through again. Top of the 6th this time, and knocked away by Steres, who took a pretty good knock from Birnbaum. Again, head-on-head. Second head-on-head, and Birnbaum now is face down at the top of the 6-yard box in the Galaxy penalty area. Steres looking up into the sky as he took a pretty good shot as well. Teammates taking a look at him.
That one was not
reckless.
good. No, that one was not good, Joe. And when these two guys hit heads, I will be surprised if Birnbaum stays in the match. And right now, you know, both guys are down, but clearly that one there did not look good, and he already had a head injury.
He came in full force. It wasn't like he was hitting the back of the head this time.
No, he was a guy, but I think what happened was he got the worst of that collision.
Either way, you hope they're both okay. Steres is on his feet. He's going to be all right, at least from what I can tell from here. Birnbaum still down and being attended to. And, you know, twice now for head injuries, I would think DC United is going to have to be a little careful here, no?
Well, I think that one there, you know, with his head injured, came off, they bandaged it to go back in that short of a time, 5 minutes or less. The way the players were waving to get on, I don't know if it reopened what he had cut or what have you, but he's clearly still down and hasn't moved.
In a lot of pain. And more doctors on the field to take a look at him.
Yeah, that's Dr. Mendelbaum there.
Hate to see that for anyone. '31st minute right now. It's going to be a while here, I think, and rightfully so, to make sure he's okay. Players now heading towards midfield, although the doctors are still looking at Birnbaum, who's not got up at this point. He has been moving around. Good chance here to update the scoreboard while we have some time right now. Earlier today, this is the lone game still in progress in Major League Soccer. Earlier today, though, it was a goal fest around Major League Soccer in the opener on this Sunday. Toronto defeated New York Red Bulls at their place 2-0. Meanwhile, in Chicago, 4-3 New York City over Chicago Fire. Orlando and Real Salt Lake played to a 2-2 draw. Orlando scoring 2 goals after the 93rd minute to tie it up.
It's incredible.
So they get some points at home there. San Jose wins at home against Colorado 1-0. Another wild one, Houston and New England won 3-3, Ralph. That game in Houston. FC Dallas opens up at home, and a lot of people pointed at FC Dallas as a favorite in the Western Conference this year. 2-0 over Philadelphia. Portland, in the rematch of the MLS Cup, wins 2-1 against Columbus at home. Montreal goes to Vancouver, wins 3-2, and Sporting Kansas City won at Seattle 1-0. Now Steve Birnbaum helped to his feet to that applause that you heard in our microphones. He's taken off the field for now. But looks like he's going to be, I guess, they're going to try to give it a go. Thumbs up, says the trainer. Daniel Steres back on the field, but for right now, Steve Birnbaum off until he comes back to midfield. Our play continues with DC United, again, 1 player down at the moment. Galaxy with the ball in midfield. De Jong on the left side, Ashley Cole. Watch there by De Leon. Stripped by De Leon. Comes ahead into center. Lamar Nagel plays into space. De Leon trying to catch up to this one. He does a good job and keeps it in play. De La Garza defending on the play. It'll come back out. Sarvis. All the way back, Franklin. And he'll knock it back to his goalkeeper, Dykstra. Now they're bandaging his forehead. Is that what's happening there for Birnbaum?
And Benny Olsen's really upset, like, let's go, get him in the field. And
2 head injuries in a matter of 5 minutes. I think you should be more careful than what's going on right now. Tell you the truth. De Leon knocks it back defensively. Boswell back onto the left side. Taylor Kemp. Here's Sarvis. Again, De Leon towards the near side. He whiffs on the ball. It'll go out of play. This will be a throw-in for the Galaxy. Ashley Cole plays it back. De La Garza. De Jong, 35th minute. I'm sure we'll have some added time here before we get to halftime. Birnbaum back on, and we are 11 aside. Steres for the Galaxy. De La Garza knocks it forward. He'll find Nigel De Jong. Lifts it ahead, intended for Zardes. Easy for Nyarko to clear away. De Leon almost gets through De La Garza. Here's Lamar Nago on the near side for DC United. Trying to take it up the wing. De La Garza is there all the way back to the goalkeeper row. He'll knock it forward. Nigel De Jong. Ashley Cole a bit surprised by that pass and stripped of the ball by Nyarko. Nago back to Acosta, tried to play it towards the left for Rolfe behind him. Galaxy look disjointed right now. Leggett runs right into his defender Sarvis, and again another turnover. De Leon again for United, able to play it back to Taylor Kemp. Sarvis checks back for the ball, has possession. Leggett does a good job, pokes that away. Nigel De Jong playing to the left side, there's nobody there. And cleared out. Here's Nyarko. Being chased down by Nigel De Jong. Onto the left side it goes. Chris Rolfe in the penalty area, watched there by Rogers. His cross headed away by Cole, not far enough. De Leon now, right side of the arc, takes it into the box, sends it towards the back post and wide. Goal kick for the Galaxy.
Well, Joe, here's the big issue for me right now with the Galaxy, with De Jong and Gerard. They're both so deep. There's a big hole there, and then if you keep the two forwards high, there's no central midfielder to play when you play the ball wide to play center.
Who's supposed to go forward there?
Well, I think that, you know, De Jong is a holding midfielder. It's got to be Gerard. He's got to get higher and closer to the front too. Is my take on the dilemma right now for the Galaxy in midfield. You see, they're both right now. They're both back and square of each other.
Here's Steres now for the Galaxy. Rogers all the way back to the keeper. It'll come out near side this time. Gerard plays it back to De La Garza. Switched out to the right. Leggett knocks it down. Steres is there. Too easy right now for DC United to play defense. De La Garza has to knock it forward. Zardes into the air, knocked down by Nyarko. Gerard wins the loose ball, and out to the right side it goes to Rogers. Now Dos Santos. Giovanni still on possession. Watched there by Sarvis. Leggett back to Dos Santos. Now Leggett on his left foot here. We come out left side to Ashley Cole. Cole in trouble. Tries to shake his defender. Acosta still has it. In for Robbie Keane. Back out wide it goes. Cole sends it through on the ground. In for Keane, but Keane unfortunately can't get on the end of it before it's cleared by Boswell. And out comes the counterattack on the near side. Nice job there by Steres with the slide tackle. Clearing that ball away from Lamar Nagle. Throwing. Not enough on that cross, otherwise it may have found Robbie Keane.
Yeah, it just didn't. It just missed him a little bit there. But again, a nice timely tackle that I like by Steres there against Lamar Nagle to kill that play for a throw-in for DC United.
Here's Franklin on the throw-in. Comes back for Nyarko. DC's not challenged enough, Ralph, in the middle third, in my opinion.
Well, I think the pressure of the Galaxy is that it's not stepping up for for a team that's at home. I mean, they're
Right.
dropping off, and I think they've given DC a lot more room and space in this middle portion of the first half.
Ashley Cole here. Head to Keene, back out. Has to come back to De La Garza. Center backs on the ball all the time right now for the Galaxy. Steres. Out wide it goes. Rogers back to Steres. He'll knock it forward. Find Dos Santos. Dos Santos right into his defender Boswell, and out of play it goes. Throw in for the Galaxy. Again, Dos Santos. Back out it goes. Gerard on the right. Trying to switch to the left. Nyarko's touch goes right into Robbie Keane. He plays into the corner. Looking for Zardes. Zardes in trouble along the near side. Able to keep possession. Nice work here by Jossie. Into Keane once again. Into Zardes on his right foot. He'll find Dos Santos back to goal. The shot by Leggett is blocked. Corner kick. What a mess in front, but the Galaxy almost had a clean look at goal.
Yeah, it was just what you said, an almost chance. But again, DC United did a nice job of recovery to give a good-looking chance for the Galaxy to become no chance.
So Gerard will take the corner on the right side. 40th minute, looking for the equalizer here. He'll come in towards the spot, knocked away by Boswell. Cole dumps it back into the area, flicked on by De Jong, but right to the keeper, Dijkstra.
I think we'll see at least 4 minutes this first half.
I agree. Dijkstra with the long punt, headed back the other way by Rogers. The Jet working on Taylor Kemp. Kemp in trouble, able to turn it forward though, does a good job that time. Finds Acosta, the Galaxy wanted a handball, knows as our referee. Sarvis. Not a good pass, played out by Rogers. The Jet now, sandwiched by two defenders. He won't get the foul, and the ball goes out of play. Throw in. Fans on the far side not happy about that. Defensively United on possession. Boswell all the way back to his keeper. Dijkstra. He'll lift it long into midfield. Nyarko drops it down right to Gerard. He's got a little space. Lets it go for De Jong all the way back defensively again. Robbie Rogers here on the right side for the Galaxy. Dos Santos all the way back. Steres. Switched over to the near side. De La Garza is there. Trying to get past Acosta. Puts on the brakes, plays it back out. De Jong again, all the way back. Steres will run it down. This time on the right. Some room here for Robbie Rogers if he wants to take it up. He'll play on the wing and trying to find Dos Santos. Cleared out by Kemp. Chris Rolfe this time. Plays in the center, Lamar Nagel. Back it goes Acosta. De Leon making the late run, has it now, taking towards goal. Watch there by Steres. The shot to the near post, save by Brian Rowe and cleared away by Steres. Corner kick number 3 for DC United.
That was a nice little counter, and it was a good ball that was played in for that shot, and caught the Galaxy out, meaning Rogers was gone forward, and there was a nice hole there. Good save by Rowe. He was trying to smack it by him on the near post.
Lamar Nagel will go over to the far corner to take this corner kick, and of course the fans recognizing he scored the goal, giving him an earful here.
Well, the Galaxy got everyone back here in this last minutes of the half to defend this corner.
Corner from the far side, played into the area, up goes Steres, he'll head it out. Knocked back in by Franklin, offside is Lamar Nagel. Get the feeling that Lamar Nagel plays with some anger in him when you see him down there.
Well, I think Lamar, you know, I like him. I think he's a good player. I think that, you know, he did a good job for Seattle. And I think he was angry about getting let go, but he wanted more money. But at the end, he's probably happy now. He's in a place where he's playing and he's starting, so he can't complain there.
Oh no, I don't think he's playing anger because where he is, just kind of menacing the way he plays, his play on the field. I noticed this with Seattle as well.
Well, I always think that, watching him play always against Galaxy, he seems to always have good games.
Yeah, that's true.
Versus sometimes I've seen him with other matches on television.
And tonight's another one of those. He's got the goal for DC United here. 44th minute, it is 1-0 United. As we approach halftime, we're going to have a good 4 minutes of added time. As the ball goes forward, intended for Robbie Keane. Out comes Dykstra. The Galaxy want a foul called here against Steve Birnbaum. Going to get an obstruction call against him, and I think Robbie Keane sold that one very well.
Well, I think that, when Robbie takes off on that run and he saw that he couldn't really get there, he ran himself into the shoulder of
Yes.
Birnbaum. And I think, you call those sometimes the superstar foul, that he was able to get that call. But
Right into the vision of the referee, too.
right. So again, can Gerard put this one really on someone's head here with a driven ball? Because I think clearly that's what he's aiming for.
Gerard plays it into the area. This one knocked over the bar for a corner kick, Galaxy. Or is it an offside against the Galaxy? It is. Offside called against LA.
Wow.
6 minutes of added time.
That's huge. 6. You don't see that very often, but rightfully so, because Birnbaum was down twice.
And you had the substitution as well, right?
Yeah, the goalkeeper substitution for the Galaxy.
Dykstra's goal kick turned back the other way by Zardes. Dos Santos tried to shield the defender in Boswell. And a foul called against Dos Santos. Free kick. Bobby Boswell will take the free kick here, just shy of the center circle. Plays it long, intended for Nagel, headed away by De La Garza. Second ball, Zardes knocks it down. It comes to De Leon. He'll go near side Franklin. Again, De Leon, right in front of the Galaxy bench. Watch there by Gerard and Keane, able to push it forward now. Plays side of the area, Nagel. Nice job by Steres, closing it down and out of play over the near side touch. This will be a throw-in. Sean Franklin to take it. Homecoming for him. His first year, the Galaxy played in DC. This is his first game back in LA. Remember, United. Here's Franklin, side of the area now. Pushed off the ball by Zardes. Comes out to Cole. He plays it over to Robbie Rogers. And the Galaxy trying to get a counterattack going here. On the right side, Leggett away from De Leon on the slide tackle. Working on Taylor Kemp. He needs a little help, Leggett does. Rogers running alongside now. And Sebastian still on possession. Back out it goes. Robbie Rogers. All the way back to midfield, Steres. He'll knock it forward. Nigel de Jong on the right side. Again, Rogers finding Leggett. Now Dos Santos checking for the ball. Has it on the right wing. He'll cut back onto his left. Still has it. Runs into Acosta, and the ball will come loose. De Jong to keep it alive. It comes to the top of the box. No foul. And cleared out by De Leon. This will be a foul against the Galaxy's Rogers, I believe, as Acosta is brought down from behind.
Yeah, these movements, these combinations aren't getting any shots, any crosses in their run of play for the Galaxy, and that's, I think, got to be one of the things I'm sure Bruce is going to have as his comment in this first half. We haven't called Dykstra's number too often.
He has not one save yet. I don't think he's been challenged one time yet.
Yeah, you're right.
Dykstra. His restart. Played at the top of the Galaxy defense. Nagel able to send it to the box, but clear it out. De Jong able to play out in the midfield. Boswell does well to head it away from his goal, and then Taylor Kemp just boots it into the Galaxy defense. Unofficially about 2 minutes before time here in the first 45 minutes. Here's Ashley Cole. Nobody showing for the ball now. De Jong. Again back, De La Garza. Again, back to De La Garza. You have to switch it again on the right side to Steres. It's too easy to defend this, Ralph.
Yeah, especially because they're not putting a lot of numbers forward to press on them.
Here's Girard. Switches over again, De La Garza. Ahead it comes to Zardes. Back out to Young. Again on the left, De La Garza. He probably has the most touches in for the Galaxy in this first half. AJ has it one more time. Plays on the wing for Ashley Cole. Cole watched by Franklin. The cross right on the keeper, Dykstra, that time. That was a nice cross to the near post.
It's the tactical plan that DC United has really come out well just because of the pace of the game. They have it in their pace, I think, more so than what the Galaxy are looking to do.
Their diamond midfield causing problems.
Well,
I would think there'd be more space in the middle for the Galaxy, but that's not the case.
Well, I think what they've done is they've put good pressure to make the Galaxy play slow out of the back and have good compactness so that they're not finding those midfield spaces. See, it's all these balls with the back four or De Jong.
Here's Steres again on the near side. De La Garza trying to find De Jong at the stripe, bracketed by two defenders, has to go back. Right in front of halftime now. De La Garza try to get away from Acosta. Plays on the wing, intended for Ashley Cole. That's ball will go out of play off of Nayarko. And a throw in here for the Galaxy. Final seconds here before the break. Here's De La Garza. All the way back again, Steres. Ahead to Steven Gerrard. Gerrard just pushes forward to Leggett. On the wing it goes to Rogers and cleared away. Not a good ball there by Rogers that time. Maybe one more chance here for United before the break. Lamar Nagel battles with Rogers. That'll be a foul against the Galaxy's number 14. I think he'll give this free kick, and then we'll go to halftime, Ralph.
Yeah, I think one of the things, Joe, that, well, they got the goal that way, just like they got this free kick that way.
And we won't get to we won't get the free kick, but we will get to halftime.
Right.
1-0 DC United here after 45 minutes. And Ralph, quickly before we get to the break, your assessment.
Well, I think we're real quick, Joe. That the rhythm of play, that the way the Galaxy are playing is too slow, too predictable. And DC United is doing a good job of defending that, and they have to come back in the second half and really change the pace and the quality of the game.
There is some work to be done. Galaxy trailing 1-0 after 45 minutes. Halftime is coming up next at LAGalaxy.com.
LA Galaxy is presented by Toyota. Let's go places. StubHub. Next time you need seats for a Galaxy game, download the StubHub app. Start at StubHub and let the fun find you.
Halftime report is brought to you by StubHub. Galaxy fans, did you know StubHub app is personalized just for you? Get the StubHub app today. Start at StubHub and let the fun find you. StubHub, the official fan-to-fan ticket marketplace of the LA Galaxy. Halftime here at StubHub Center with the Galaxy trailing 1-0 to DC United. The goal by Lamar Nagel, it came in the opening minutes after the Galaxy looked to it, started to get some rhythm. But on a counterattack, Nagel, and a ball that was stripped about 35 yards away from goal, Nagel able to rush in on net and get a shot away from about 25 yards that beat Dan Kennedy to the far post. And that's where we stand right now. They have 3 corner kicks. The Galaxy have had 1 so far in this contest, but no shots on goal.
Well, I think one of the things that they're doing is they're just doing a very, very good job of saying, okay, let's keep Nagel high. He's going to be our one striker. That if we win it, we try to play to him as quickly as possible, and it works really well as far as getting the ball to him. And obviously on that turnover, he did a very good job of taking it, running that goal, and finishing it. So I think really the challenge now is the Galaxy have to, 1, limit turnovers, and number 2 is I think players like Keane, Dos Santos need to get more touches on the ball one way or another, however you can find them. Even Jesse Zardes really hasn't touched the ball that much in this half.
Galaxy fans, Shasta is the official soft drink of the LA Galaxy with over 30 great flavors like grapefruit zazz, apple, tiki punch, strawberry, and California dreamin'. Shasta has a flavor for every Galaxy fan. This soccer season, it has to be Shasta. Galaxy trailing 1-0. Halftime continues on LAGalaxy.com.
On Saturday, March 19th at StubHub Center, the Cali Classico continues. Five-time MLS Cup champions LA Galaxy take on their West Coast rivals, the San Jose Earthquakes. We are the LA Galaxy, a team of international superstars and homegrown talent. This is our city. This is our house. This is LA. Purchase your tickets today. Visit LAGalaxy.com/tickets or call 877-3-GALAXY.
If you've ever had a full count with bases loaded in the bottom of the ninth, or if you've ever zoned in on the top corner of the net, then you might know the thrill of playing at San Manuel Indian Bingo and Casino. Because only one casino is all about the thrill. San Manuel Indian Bingo and Casino. All thrill. Please gamble responsibly. 1-800-GAMBLER.
Over the course of a single game, LA Galaxy players will spend 90 minutes fighting for the ball, going on goal, sprinting, sliding, jogging backwards, running almost 7 miles, while maintaining an average heart rate of 160 beats per minute. And they perform at this world-class level 31 times a year, powered by Herbalife Nutrition, the official nutrition company of the LA Galaxy. Power up like a pro. Contact your Herbalife independent distributor or visit Herbalife.com today.
Calling all explorers, the Galaxy's proud sponsor, Alaska Airlines, offers the most non-stop flights to Latin America from Southern California, including new flights from LAX to Costa Rica, as well as convenient flights to Los Cabos and Puerto Vallarta from John Wayne, Orange County. For Alaska's lowest fares, visit AlaskaAir.com. When the Galaxy win, you win at Papa John's. The day after every Galaxy victory, you get 50% off regular menu price online orders using promo code GALAXY online at papajohns.com. That's right, 50% off your entire online order of regular menu price items the day after the Galaxy win. Enter promo code GALAXY at papajohns.com. Better ingredients, better pizza. Papa John's, official partner of the LA Galaxy.
Have you considered a long cut, Gary?
What's a long cut? Radio guy?
That's not my name, Gary. Don't be rude. A long cut can be anything. First, you go to a 76 station for gas, then you go anywhere else, like that paintball place.
Don't those things hurt?
Come on, Gary. A long cut can also be a stop at that barbecue shack.
It's like 8:15 in the morning.
A long cut is taking some time to explore anything the road has to offer. Fuel your long cut with top-tier gas from 76. 76, we're on the driver's side.
LA Galaxy is presented by Toyota. Let's go places. Shasta. Shasta, the official soft drink of the LA Galaxy. It has to be Shasta.
Scores from around Major League Soccer on this opening Sunday. Toronto defeated New York on the road. 2-0 was the final there. Meanwhile, New York City FC goes into Chicago. 7 goals scored in the game. New York wins over the Fire 4-3. Orlando and Salt Lake went 2-2. Orlando scoring 2 late goals to salvage a point. San Jose winning at home against Colorado 1-0. Houston and New England went 3-3 that game in Houston. FC Dallas opened up at home with a 2-0 victory against Philadelphia. Portland wins at home against Columbus 2-1. Montreal goes to Vancouver, outscores the Whitecaps 3-2. Sporting Kansas City, a 1-0 road winner at Seattle. And right here, halftime, Galaxy trailing by a score of 1-0 to DC United. More of the halftime show continuing after these words at LAGalaxy.com.
On Saturday, March 19th at StubHub Center, the Cali Classico continues. 5-time MLS Cup champions LA Galaxy take on their West Coast rivals, the San Jose Earthquakes. We are the LA Galaxy, a team of international superstars and homegrown talent. This is our city. This is our house. This is LA. Purchase your tickets today. Visit LAGalaxy.com/tickets or call 877-3-GALAXY.
What you doing, Dad?
Just adding to my Shasta Can Pyramid, son. A monument to the awesomest moments of my life. Here's the Tiki Punch from Summer Vacation 92. Oh, and the can of black cherry from the day you were born.
Can I help?
Sure, kiddo. And these are the Shastas as the day we started rebuilding my Shasta Pyramid. Shasta, family trusted since 1889.
And there when you celebrate life's moments.
It has to be Shasta.
When the Galaxy win, you win at Papa John's. The day after every Galaxy victory, you get 50% off regular menu price online orders using promo code GALAXY online at papajohns.com. That's right, 50% off your entire online order of regular menu price items the day after the Galaxy win. Enter promo code GALAXY at papajohns.com. Better ingredients, better pizza. Papa John's, official partner of the LA Galaxy. Hey fans, next time you want to grab Galaxy seats, get the StubHub app. The StubHub app puts your teams, your favorite artists, and your hood in one place. And now you can find the best seat for your buck when you sort by best value. We take the price and location of seats and show you which give you the best deal. Our experts have done all the work for you. So get the StubHub app and find the best value on seats today. StubHub is a proud sponsor of the LA Galaxy.
Have you considered a long cut, Gary?
What's a long cut? Radio guy?
That's not my name, Gary. Don't be rude. A long cut can be anything. First, you go to a 76 station for gas, then you go anywhere else, like that paintball place.
Don't those things hurt?
Come on, Gary. A long cut can also be a stop at that barbecue shack.
It's like 8:15 in the morning.
A long cut is taking some time to explore anything the road has to offer. Fuel your long cut with top-tier gas from 76. 76, we're on the driver's side.
They say you have to dedicate thousands of hours to something to master it. That requires determination, guidance, and support. As the official education partner of the LA Galaxy, Southern New Hampshire University is helping players and staff achieve their goals with flexible online education. Enroll at SNHU, and you'll have the same unwavering support, so you can earn your online degree and master your field. Visit snhu.edu/LA Galaxy.
All right, 1-0 here, halftime. United over the LA Galaxy. Ralph, lots of work to get done here. It's not the score that matters, but the quality of play right now for the Galaxy. They have not tested Andrew Dykstra at all. They haven't looked all that dangerous around the DC United 18.
I think you're right, Joe. I mean, one of the things that I'm looking here at the stat sheet we just were handed, and, you know, when you say shots on target, you know, the Galaxy have none. Shots, you know, total shots, you know, overall, poor. And more importantly, what I'm really surprised with is that, you know, a player like Robbie Keane is not getting a look at goal.
Right.
Dos Santos really not a good. Zardes. So, I mean, you got to give credit. DC United's done a good job of defending them, but I think one of the problems is that the build-up that the Galaxy have in the preparation from the middle third to the final third, the balls that you're getting penetration in that final third aren't balls that are really giving you shots or opportunities off those passes for shots, whether they come off a cross or a combination play. And, you know, and
you mentioned the two center midfielders too flat. How do you fix that? Do you want Gerard to stay up high, or does that create too much space in the middle? Do you want the wide midfielders to pinch in a little bit to take away that space in the middle to help out a bit? What needs to be done there?
I just think it's very simple, Joe, and maybe I'm wrong, but it's just simply telling Steven Gerrard, you got to be a little closer to Dos Santos. You got to be in that hole there. I don't need you back with De Jong, because they're only keeping two guys whole, and, you know, and their team, Sarvis is very deep. You know, he's playing very deep as well, so there's not a necessity to keep him deep.
Galaxy trailing 1-0. Second half is coming up. Stay with us here at LAGalaxy.com.
LA Galaxy is presented by Toyota. Let's go places.
Over the course of a single game, LA Galaxy players will spend 90 minutes fighting for the ball, going on goal, sprinting, sliding, and jogging backwards, running almost 7 miles, while maintaining an average heart rate of 160 beats per minute.
I mean, that's it right there. I mean, your big three, Zardes, Dos Santos, and Keane, not even a shot.
Herbalife Nutrition, the official nutrition company of the LA Galaxy. To power up like a pro, contact your Herbalife independent distributor or visit Herbalife.com today.
They say you have to dedicate thousands of hours to something to master it. That requires determination.
Someone there in the Galaxy has his bottoms off stretching.
Official education partner of the LA Galaxy, Southern New Hampshire University is helping players and staff achieve their goals with flexible online education.
That McGee?
And you're at SNHU, and you'll have the same unwavering support, so you can earn your own degree and master your field. Visit snhu.edu/LA Galaxy.
Now, during the One for Everyone sales event, get huge factory cashback deals on a brand new Toyota. Get $1,000 cash back on a 2016 Corolla, $1,500 cash back on a 2016 Camry or Camry Hybrid, or get $1,750 cash back on a 2016 Avalon or Avalon Hybrid. So see your Toyota dealer today. These deals are going fast. Vehicles must be purchased from new car dealer stock by midnight 4/4/16.
Now, when you buy or lease any new Toyota, you get Toyota Care, our no-cost maintenance plan. Toyota Care covers normal factory scheduled service for 2 years or 25,000 miles, whichever comes first. There's even lockout protection and 24-hour roadside assistance. See your Toyota dealer for details and exclusions. Valid only in the continental U.S. and Alaska. Toyota, let's go places.
I'm Chris Klein, Vice President of the LA Galaxy, and we're a client of City National Bank. When we look at our organization on the field and then off the field, we want to put together a great team, and City National has become part of that team. The business side of the game starts long before the whistle kicks off, from setting the stadium up to understanding how to sell tickets to watch our great team play this game. For our business to function, we need to have a reliable bank as part of our team. Our brand grows as the sport of soccer grows, and City National helps us bring Galaxy to the world. I love my job. I love coming to work every day and being part of an organization like the LA Galaxy. It's the team across the league that everyone looks at, that everyone wants to be a part of. Anyone that we're involved with, we want to be the best. Whether the players we put on the field or who we bank with, and we have that with City National. City National is the way out for the LA Galaxy.
Experience the City National difference. CNB.com.
LA Galaxy is presented by Herbalife. Nutrition for a better life. StubHub. Next time you need seats for a Galaxy game, download the StubHub app. Start at StubHub and let the fun find you. And Toyota. Let's go places.
Welcome back to StubHub Center. Second half about to get underway, and here's a surprise. Another substitution here for the LA Galaxy. That'll be two now that are done. One was the injury to Dan Kennedy in the first half, and not returning for the second half, Giovanni Dos Santos. Mike McGee coming onto the pitch. Ralph?
Yeah, that's a little bit of a surprise, but I think that, you know, maybe there's something there wrong with Dos Santos, and I see that DC United is going to go ahead and make a sub right here, right now as well.
Yep, they're making a change as well. And leaving is Patrick Nyarko.
Right.
And replacing him is Fabian Espindola. So he's been a thorn in the Galaxy side for many years, going back to his years at RSL. Second half underway. The Galaxy defending the goal to our left and attacking from left to right. Ball comes over to Ashley Cole, is able to play it forward, looking for Mike McGee. That's cleared away. So it looks like McGee will play high and Robbie Keane underneath that forward position. Another ball going to the right side, though. Here comes Lamar Nagel. Nagel, watched there by De La Garza, corner of the Galaxy penalty area, side of the box now. Gets a cross across the 6, intended for Chris Rolfe, and saving the day there defensively was Robbie Rogers. Corner kick.
Well, you know, again, you know, nice movement by DC United, beating Cole on the flank, driving the ball across the box, and if Rogers doesn't tap that ball away, there's a DC United player waiting on the back post.
Corner kick coming from the near side here for DC United. Played into the near side of the 6, headed away by De Jong. Taylor Kemp keeps it alive, right-footed ball, lifted towards the top of the area, cleared out by De La Garza, who looks like he may have taken a knock from Birnbaum. He's all right, though. Ball's cleared back into midfield. Franklin. To the left again for Nagel. Able to get in towards center. Boswell still in the forward position. Almost found Chris Rolfe. It'll come back to the keeper Rowe and cleared away. Robbie Keane will be called for a foul here as he pushes Sarvis from behind. Free kick. Kemp with a restart, just past the stripe. Puts it on a pace into the penalty area, but right on the keeper. Rowe will pull it out of the air, rolls out the near side. Finds Steres. Across the defense it'll go. De La Garza one time over to the far side. Cole again, Ralph, a bit too slow though in their play, all right?
Well, I think one of the things is that you see, like, those 4 balls, none of them got behind a black shirt.
Right. Here's Leggett on the near side. Rogers tried to play it up the wing. He was brought down. Free kick for the Galaxy. Foul call against Nagel. And a yellow card to Nagel. So a free kick here for the Galaxy, right in front of the Galaxy player bench. Lamar Nagel picks up the yellow card. And of course, Nagel taking his time, giving the 10 yards on the ball here.
He's like 4 yards away, 5 yards away.
Now to come all the way back to Steres. Gerard knocks it long to the right side, intended for Leggett. He'll run onto this one near corner. Watch there by Kemp. Leggett gets the cross away near 6, cleared away by Boswell. Comes out, Rogers. Here's De Jong. Turns it across the defense, midfield, I should say. Cole. Left side it goes. Robbie Keane trying to shake Franklin on his right foot. Sends it through. Blocked by Sarvis. Still loose at the top of the area. Zardes keeps it alive. Keane will run it down into the corner. Sarvis defending. Now Zardes. His cross into the area. Nobody on the backside. It'll be cleared away. De Jong on possession. Finds Leggett into the corner for Rogers. And Rogers had stopped his run, although that would have been difficult to catch up to.
Yeah, the ball was a little hit too far, too hard into touch. But, you know, that's a little better. The ball movement a little bit side to side. Now maybe the Galaxy have a chance here to pin DC United in this portion of the field.
De Jong. It'll go out the far side. Cole knocks it forward to Zardes. This will go off of Franklin and out of play. Should be a throw-in for the Galaxy. A little more energy now for the Galaxy here in the 50th minute. Cole has this throw-in. Zardes, I should say Keane. Zardes nearby. Cole, he gets another throw out of this. De La Garza. De Jong will have to catch up to this one. Towards the near side it comes Rogers. Here's Leggett. Closed down by Nagel. Gerard, the one-time pass forward. That's broken up. Good pressure by the Galaxy, keeping possession though. Rogers again. His cross broken up. Comes out to Nagel. De Jong will get back. Check that. Espindola was taken off the ball by De Jong. And the ball's worked left side. You can tell they're still trying to find their way, the Galaxy. It's going to take a little while to find this chemistry.
See, it's 4 people all standing up top and waiting for the ball. And
yes.
They need a little bit more interchangement in this play right now.
De La Garza, 2 defenders on him. He's going to lose possession. He's going to get the call for the foul here. He did a good job of earning that foul, De La Garza did.
See, but that's not, you know, AJ's strength. You know, running with the ball, coming from the back into the midfield and trying to play, you know, trying to be a playmaker. and that's where the
You're
Galaxy
asking too much of him.
Well, yeah, he's getting the, DC United saying let him have it, let him come forward. That's part of their tactical game plan.
Rogers here on the near side, finding Leggett. De Leon defending. Leggett trying to find a way on the near side. Gets away from Kemp. Along the end line. Gets across. Backside. Robbie Keane, the header! Off the bar! It'll come back out to Mike McGee, who sends it back through. Josie Zardes' header, and it's saved by Dykstra.
Well, there it was, Joe. There was two great chances, and I thought Robbie was going to put that one away because it was a great move there by Leggett. I mean, he knocked it around him, got around the other side, whipped in the ball, and then even the second chance. And, obviously DC United dodged two bullets there in that sequel.
Bouncing ball went up and hit the bar, came back out. The second opportunity, Zardes got on the end of it, and it almost slipped through the hands of Dykstra, but he held on the second opportunity. And DC still on top 1-0 as play comes into the Galaxy defense now. Leggett needs a little help from De Jong. He's brought down. De Jong is by Espindola. That's a foul and a free kick. Comes out to Steven Gerrard. He'll play it on the left side. Ashley Cole. Zardes trying to shake Franklin. He'll take it up the wing. Second defender there in Sarvis. He'll get through him. The ball stays in play. Zardes, side of the area now to Cole. Back out it comes to Keane. He whiffed on the shot. Second chance. It still comes loose. Gerrard! And it is going to be cleared away. No, not far enough. Deflected, and finally the Galaxy get a corner kick out of that disaster in front of the 18. Nobody can get a shot on goal.
Phenomenal now. I mean, it's like a boxer hit up against the ropes there. The Galaxy are coming with shots and block shots and rebounds. Gerrard comes through. Looked like he got fouled, but he didn't. He spun off it, and another chance there, but no.
Robbie can't miss that ball, though.
No, that's untypical of him to fan on a shot like that.
McGee takes the corner, comes into the area. The header, score! Daniel Steres in his debut, and the Galaxy have tied it up 1-1, 54 minutes in.
It's a great finish. It was really a good driven ball in, a good header, and a great goal for the rookie. Getting his first start, and what a way to start and get the goal. And that, I mean, in a way, Joe, I mean, the last three opportunities the Galaxy had, they kind of deserved that. I mean, obviously, that's huge getting it this early. So now we're, game back on 1-1 with plenty of time.
They finally gave this place an opportunity to erupt, and they are loud here at StubHub Center right now.
Well, after that little bit of a barrage that you just saw in the last 4 or 5 minutes, I mean, I thought for sure the one Robbie was hitting earlier was going to be a clear goal. Not even the one he fanned on, I thought for sure was going to be something on goal.
Play continues now. United with the ball on possession. Rolfe in towards center. Sarvis, he'll play it across the right side now. Franklin pushing forward. Sarvis takes up the space. Watched by Gerrard this time. Right wing, again Franklin. Back out, Sarvis. Played into center. Taylor Kemp. Rolfe wants the foul. This is going to be a foul on De Jong, and I think Chris Rolfe did a good job of winning that foul.
Yeah.
And that's going to be tough for Nigel De Jong because of, unfortunately, his reputation, right?
Yeah. It was kind of like what my good old buddy there, Mr. Danny Pena, had back in the day, He always said, Coach, I could blow on a guy and I'm going to get a yellow card. And I said, that's not true, Danny. But, you do get certain things, just like certain guys getting flops, that reputation as a flopper. But clearly,
Danny Pena came on like a wrecking ball.
Yes, he did. But one thing about him, boy, he was a competitor.
Yes, he was. Good restart opportunity here for United, though. It'll be 35 yards away from goal, right down the center of the park. Chris Rolfe standing over it. He'll play on the right side. Franklin, watched there by Leggett. The cross into the area, headed away by Steres. It'll come out for Mike McGee, trying to run this one down. Rolfe gets in front of it and clears it out of play over the near side touch. There'll be a throw-in. Hey fans, the best seats in the house, the best price. 2016 season tickets on sale now for as low as $19.50 per match. Become part of the family today at LAGalaxy.com. DeLeon for United. Nagel return service. DeLeon, clear look at goal off the post. May have gone on the hand of Brian Rowe before that, and the Galaxy able to dodge a bullet that time. How was DeLeon so open down the middle of the park? Parted like the Red Sea.
It's one of those things, Joe, that you scratch your head as a coach at how you leave a player like that open in that portion of the field. And again, the Galaxy were fortunate that they didn't concede a goal.
Ball goes left side of Spindola here. He's watched by Rogers on his right foot. His shot is blocked. Left-footed ball over the bar and out of play. Goal kick.
The goal has spiced up the fans, clearly, and I think it's kind of put a little bit of energy into the game as well, because now DC United now saying, hey, it's, we got to come out, and still, 1-1, they'll take that one to go back to DC with. So the Galaxy still have to really continue to raise their level of play if they want to get the result they're looking for tonight.
Brian Rowe with a goal kick. One in the air the first time around by Boswell, settled by United. Here's Sarvis, center of the park. He'll play ahead. Lamar Nagel. Watch there by Ashley Cole. He'll go wide to the far side, able to keep the ball in play as he passes it back to Franklin. Now Nagel again, hands off to Franklin. Zardes chopped down by Franklin though. And it'll be a free kick for the Galaxy and a yellow card to Franklin for delay of game as he kicked the ball away.
Right.
And a free kick here for the Galaxy now. 59 minutes in, we're tied at 1. Goals by Nagel for United, Steres for the Galaxy. Here's Daniel Steres. Chipping forward, looking for Mike McGee. Boswell is there. Good work here by Mike. Almost won it back. It'll be a throw-in.
I'll tell you, I like the play tonight of Steres. I mean, he's done a nice job, and not just because he scored the goal, but he's done a good job even that type of ball he just hit. That was a decent ball coming from the back to forward player.
Throw in here on the near side. Right in front of the Galaxy bench, Taylor Kemp for DC United. DeLeon. Back to Kemp, his pass right to Nigel de Jong. Pushes it back to Rogers. Robbie plays right into the middle of the park. He gave it away. Nagel making the late run. Running down the center of the park right now and taking off the ball. Good work by Ashley Cole and de Jong getting back. Not a very good pass by Robbie Rogers. I believe he was trying to go back to De La Garza, but well errant that time.
Yeah, it was not the quality and not the ball that you hit in the middle of the park in that way.
Here comes Robbie Keane. He's got Leggett alongside. Keane gets the cross into the air just behind McGee. Chasing it down will be Gerard, left side of the box. Watched by Franklin. Gerard on his right foot. His shot is blocked. Second ball bounces inside the arc, headed away by Boswell. Acosta now for DC United. We haven't called his name much since the first half. And he's dropped more into a midfielder's role.
Yeah, as soon as they got that goal, Joe, he was no longer up there. That's why I said Nagel was the long ranger.
Here's DeLeon. Top of that diamond. He'll find a Spindola. Back onto the near side. Kemp. Kemp again, near side again. He'll try to switch it over, right side of the circle. Birnbaum. Franklin on the right, able to play it forward. Good work here, again, by Lamar Nagel. On his right foot this time, his shot off of De La Garza and out of play. He's got some deceptive speed. As soon as he turned forward, he was running away from the Galaxy defense.
No, he got Ashley Cole coming tight to close him down, and his first touch made a nice turn, got by him, and then his pace is, as you say, is very deceiving. And I think right now for me, he's player of the match for DC United. in his overall game so far in the first 60 minutes.
Here comes the corner kick for United. Taylor Kemp, left-footed ball that'll bend in towards goal. Big rainbow to the backside of the 6. Knotted down in front by Boswell and right on the keeper, Brian Rowe. Rowe's going to have to punt this one away and does. Again, Boswell the first touch. Gerard knocks it down into space, won by Franklin. He'll come out to De Leon and now Sarvis. Near side it goes, Kemp. Ahead this time to Espíndola, too much on that ball. Throw it. I think Espíndola was expecting him to make the run inside and not receive the ball at the near side touch.
Yeah, and then even when he did get the pass, it was a little too hard, too fast from that distance.
Galaxy with the ball on the left side. Cole has to go back to De La Garza. 63 minutes. We're tied at 1. Steres, the goal scorer for LA. Ahead it comes De Jong, being closed down quickly there by Acosta. He's able to find some space. Again out towards the near side. Steres knocks it forward, intended for Rogers. Second ball comes down and won by Rolfe. Taylor Kemp clears in the midfield. Espíndola to keep it alive, and it'll drop down on the near side. Again, Espíndola able to play it back. De Leon. Sarvis. Birnbaum into midfield. Nagel. Nice one-time pass on the right. Finds Franklin into space. Sarvis making the diagonal run into the wing. Watch there by De La Garza. Nomar Nagel again from 22. Blocked this time by Cole. Nice build up there by DC United. Pretty impressive. Here's Gerard for the Galaxy. Over to Keane. Switches on the near side. Leggett. Game opening up a little more. Leggett. Working on Rolfe. Waits for some help here from Rogers. He'll get into the attack now on the wing. Robbie Rogers tries to get the cross away. Blocked and out of play. Throw-in. Leggett on the left foot. Plays it on the backside. McGee brings it down on his right foot. He scores! Welcome back to Los Angeles, Mike McGee. It is 2-1 LA Galaxy in the 65th minute.
Oh, that was a great ball, first of all, and a great turn by Leggett. I mean, he can just turn so quickly. Then the service, and then a really well done situation there where all he did was just place it, put it over the keeper, didn't try to hammer it. And it's good to see him get that goal as well. But this ball that Leggett hits is there. He gets it on his first touch and then just clips it right over the keeper. Far post, side netting. And now the Galaxy back on top here, 2-1. And now let's see what goes on from here. Good goal, though. Really good goal.
It has been quite a struggle, but they have found a way to take the lead in this match.
Yes, they did. And I tell you, one of the things that was interesting, Joe, was just that, you know, the patience that they have now in the game as far as in that part of the field. They're showing some real good composure that you have to score goals.
Galaxy with possession here as play continues. Daniel Steres, confetti all over StubHub Center right now in blue and gold. Here's Boswell with the clearance. Gerard able to win this ball. Plays it on the near side for Leggett. Wrong side of him, unfortunately. Leggett does a good job of getting in front of the clearance. Now Boswell will lift in the midfield. Espíndola, and now you see DC United looking a bit shaky. Franklin playing it forward. Here's Sarvis. Right side De Leon. He's got plenty of room. It'll go on the right wing. Lamar Nagel. Nagel watched by Zardes. Plays top of the box. Franklin back out. De Leon. And trailing on the play here is Sarvis. 2-1 Galaxy. Taylor Kemp plays on the left side. Acosta trying to get on his right foot, weaving through the Galaxy defense. May have a chance at the top of the 18. He ran away from the potential return pass from Nagel. Here's Leggett. Dropped the shoulder on Nagel. And the Galaxy able to squirt out of the defense for a moment. Robbie Keane lifts it long. Franklin knocks it down. Sarvis. Nagel this time. Top of the center circle it goes. DeLeon. He'll let it go for Chris Rolfe. He's got some room. Plays on the left side. Taylor Kemp pushing forward. Watched there by Rogers. Side of the Galaxy penalty area. Kemp gets the cross down low in front. It's heeled towards the back post by Nagel and out of play. Goal kick here for the Galaxy.
I tell you one thing, Joe. The few times in this half, there's been 2 or 3 occasions where they've looked good coming forward, DC United. They're a good team. They're a very good team in their performance so far in this game.
Goal kick here for Brian Rowe. Galaxy multi-game plans are available for as low as $17.50 per match and allow you access to great savings and preferred seating. Get your plan today at LAGalaxy.com.
Here comes a sub for DC United as well.
That would be their second, I believe. Leggett turning on the Jets on the right side. Taylor Kemp staying with them, and corner kick here for the Galaxy. Good work there by Sebastian Leggett. Miguel Aguilar could be the player that's coming on here. Mike McGee will take the corner kick. Gets a standing ovation from the fans here in the near corner of StubHub Center. South end of the stadium. Everybody else up, holding their scarves above their heads. McGee steps into this one. Plays in towards the spot, a little over the top of Steres. It'll come out to the top of the area. Leggett firing away. It's blocked by Birnbaum. Kept alive by Ashley Cole for a moment. Now at the near side, and it will stay in play, and McGee has it there as Acosta falls over. Dangerous ball back here to Rogers. He'll knock it all the way back to his goalkeeper. Brian Rowe. De La Garza. Ahead this one goes. Gerard, near side Rogers, all the way back again to Steres. Galaxy getting too spread out, touchline to touchline right now. They have possession though, 69 minutes in. De La Garza. Playing long for Zardes, knocked back by Franklin to his goalkeeper Dykstra. I don't want to say it was a tale of two halves because we're not there yet, but much better here from the Galaxy. Acosta now for United, working on Steres. Does a good job again, the young defender, and cleared away. Here's Rolfe. DeLeon knocked out by McGee. Comes out to Gerard. He'll run into space, play on the left side. Zardes working on Franklin all by himself is Zardes. Back out it goes. Robbie Keane. Ahead it goes to McGee. McGee, couple of step overs and got to Leggett this time. Gerard. Top of the box intended for Keane. It's cleared away. DeLeon with this very dangerous slide tackle that sent the ball into his own penalty area. Fortunately, Boswell was there for United and cleared away. Now Acosta down the middle of the park. Trying to find Lamar Nagel, and Ashley Cole cuts that one off. All the way back to Rowe. You know, Ashley Cole's had a pretty good night.
Yeah, he's done some nice things to break up some plays, but I think one of the things that Galaxy have done in this portion of this half is defensively pressure. They put DC United under greater pressure this half.
Zardes getting away from Franklin. This looks good. Zardes trying to find Keane. Got too much of that one and right onto the goalkeeper Dykstra. I don't believe that was a shot.
No, he was trying to find Robbie on that one and just hit it too close to inside the 6 for the keeper to manage that cross.
Here's a Spindola knocking, sending Rolfe through now. Nice job again by Cole. With that late slide tackle right in front of Chris Rolfe, but the Galaxy can't clear it. Acosta knocks it through for DeLeon. DeLeon from distance, deflected but saved by Rowe. Boy, that passing in the middle of the park has to improve.
Yeah, well, I think they're being too cute though, Joe. They're playing too many square balls that are getting intercepted where maybe just clear it. Just give a throw in. Don't give those chances. Again, De Leon has a chance, but I think this time at least De La Garza put pressure.
Ball near side. Robbie Rogers. Legent back in for Rogers, and that one found the touchline. Good idea. But the ball went over. Here comes the substitution for United. A bit surprising, Chris Rolfe is done.
Yeah,
Miguel Aguilar comes on. I thought Rolfe was playing well.
Well, I think I thought, you know, the player that was going to come off was someone different, but then again, Benny feels differently about it.
Here's De Jong now for the Galaxy, ahead to Keane, back to De Jong, plays it forward for Gerard, knocks it back for Keane, tried to play space to the left side for Zardes, right into Franklin. Here comes the counterattack though. Lamar Nagel able to get through. Actually, no, was not able to get through Ashley Cole. The slide tackle on the ball out of play, touched last by Nagel. This is going to be a throw-in for the Galaxy.
I thought they would take Acosta off, you know, because
I thought so too. And he's limping around out there.
Yeah, that's what I saw, you know, but
it's going to be a throw-in for the Galaxy. De La Garza wants a handball on Nagel. It's not going to be that. It'll be a throw-in for LA.
yeah, he's just going to get the deflection. He's not going to get that.
73 minutes in with the Galaxy leading 2-1. Ashley Cole with the throw in here. He wants everybody to go forward. Long throw intended for Zardes. It's over the top of Z. Franklin able to clear it forward. Mike McGee's energy has been very good so far since he came on at the break. And he has a goal. Sarvis. We'll find Nagel. Again Sarvis. De Leon. Left side of the circle. Plays onto the wing. Here's Aguilar. Working on Rogers. Left side of the area. Aguilar step over. His first cross is blocked, but he's able to get on the ball again. Back out to Kemp. His cross into the area. Back post. Watch out. Right in front of Lamar Nagel. And this one will go out of play for a goal kick. That was dangerous. If Nagel continues his run, he's got a clear look at goal. He should get on the end of that.
Yeah, I think he just stopped for the moment. Another sub, though.
Another substitution. Now Acosta's done. Replacing by Julian Busher. And Acosta will leave the match. So all three subs now for DC United have been used up. The battle for California supremacy continues when Robbie Keane, Giovanni Dos Santos, and your five-time MLS Cup champion LA Galaxy take on rival San Jose Earthquakes Saturday, March 19th, right here at StubHub Center. The match presented by H&R Block. Tickets on sale right now for as low as $20 right here at LAGalaxy.com. We continue here in the 75th minute with the Galaxy on top 2-1. Boswell. Defensively for United, lets it go for Sarvis. Right side Franklin. Plays it long, trying to find a Spindola, knocked away by Steres for the moment. Second chance, another header away. Into midfield it'll go, McGee. So the Galaxy playing with one guy forward, and that's Robbie Keane. Everybody else in midfield. Franklin into Espindola, and this time he's offside. No surprise there for Fabian Espindola being offside. It's a staple of his career. Him and Alvaro Samparillo, and their teammates again here in DC.
Yeah, I think one of the things now that the Galaxy have to do, and this is always a sign of all good clubs and teams that can just manage a game with a 2-1 lead, 15 minutes to go, and do what you need to do to manage this last 15 minutes of the game.
Here's McGee for the Galaxy. Gerard, Nigel De Jong, it'll come back. De La Garza. Switches on to Steres on the near side. He'll knock it forward. Trying to find McGee. Boswell has the height advantage there. Back into midfield they'll go. Near side Rogers. Legent. Thought Sebastian's had a pretty good game.
Excellent second half. Excellent second half. Came alive the second half and saw some things that we saw earlier when he was playing well. than last year.
McGee able to save this throw-in. Comes back to DeYoung. Leggett on the near side. Mike McGee trying to find some space. Center it goes to Steven Gerrard. Did not get all of it, but he did find Robbie Keane eventually. De La Garza. He'll work it right side. Again, Sebastian Leggett. Rogers this time. Watched by one defender in Kemp. Back out Leggett. Aguilar defending on him, and Aguilar able to win this ball and play it back. Kemp. 77th minute. Good work by Leggett. Gets in front of the long ball, but Kemp able to keep possession. Into midfield here. Espíndola turns on Steres. Espíndola taking it down the middle of the park. Still has possession. Plays it on the far side. Ashley Cole to close down Sean Franklin. He does. But Franklin has the ball in the corner. Zardes comes in to help out. Another slide tackle by Cole, and out of play this time. He's getting better and better as the nights progressed.
No, his slide tackling is quite well, but I think on that last one there, I think Leggett is done. I think that his tank is deplenished, and I think they're going to make a substitution there for him.
Long throw by De Leon coming up. Plays into the penalty area. Cole again able to clear away with the help of Zardes. Not far enough. Kemp will have a goal from distance, and it's right on the keeper, Rowe. Spilled it for a moment, but able to pick it up. That shot from about 35 there from Kemp.
Yeah, Kemp has a strong left foot there. That's the second ball. He's really whipped in. A whipped in cross and a whipped in shot.
Rogers tried to find Mike McGee. Not good enough on that pass. Sarvis will play it back. Franklin will run it down into his own defense. Baggio Husidic will make his 2016 debut here in a moment. Kemp with a long ball intended for Nagel. Deflected back to the keeper. Rowe. He'll collect just outside the 6.
It's a good time they just punted. I think that everybody's a little tired.
Punts into midfield here. Boswell will win the first ball. Back it goes for Birnbaum. Right side, Franklin. Here's Sarvis. Aguilar. Back to Sarvis, and they'll work the left side now. Kemp has some room. Here's the ball into the area. Nice job by Rowe coming off his line, getting in front of Aguilar and making the save. Here comes the substitution for the Galaxy. And you're right, Sebastian Leggett is done. And here comes Baggio Husidic. I think Husidic will come in to plug up the middle a little bit more, will he not?
Well, I think what they'll do is they'll keep everything the same. They'll just ask him to pinch inside, but he'll go wide on that side because they need that. Because Kemp has been a little bit of a thorn coming forward out of that left flank.
Here comes the corner kick for DC United. The cross into the 6, bounces in front, right in front of Zardes. Sarvis with the shot, and it's blocked by Nigel de Jong. Kept alive by Kemp now. His cross top of the box knocked down by Zardes. However, De Leon with a shot over the bar and wide, out of play. Goal kick for the Galaxy. Hey, train like a champion at LA Galaxy soccer camps driven by Chevy. Check out lagalaxy.com/camps for a full schedule of dates and locations. Goals by Steres and McGee in this second half have given the Galaxy a 2-1 lead here in the 81st minute for LA. Rowe plays on the left side for Zardes. He's able to knock it forward, but it'll go out of play. Galaxy lost Dan Kennedy in the first half to an injury. So Brian Rowe came on. He's played well. Steve Birnbaum went down twice to head injuries, but still out there for United. Ashley Cole. Nice two-step now sending forward McGee. He's onside apparently. McGee for a second goal. It'll be wide of the far post and out of play. Penalty, says the referee. Andrew Dykstra is going to be called for a penalty here. taking out Mike McGee. And the Galaxy have a chance to take a 2-goal lead here in the 82nd minute. I'd like to see the replay here on this one.
I thought he was offside, and I didn't think it was a penalty. So
yes,
what can I tell you? So, but you know,
I agree with you, Ralph.
I mean, they're
Not to
showing
say
it on
I'm
the
going to
big
turn
one.
it back, but you know.
Oh, but what he did do, though, you know, when he hit the shot, Joe, he put his foot out, the keeper Dexter, and did get. But Benny Olsen doesn't think so, so he's clapping.
Robbie Keane now to give the Galaxy a 3-1 lead. He'll line up this penalty for LA. 83rd minute now. The captain Keane gets the go-ahead, steps into this one, fires, he scores! It is 3-1 Galaxy.
Well, you know, there's Robbie at his best. You know, he tucks those penalties away well, and you know, and that one there is exactly what you want in that period of time, Joe. You know, to seal this game. In other words, make it 3-1 and kill it. But clearly, Coach Olsen does not agree, and he's having the fourth official to come over to tell him to settle down.
I don't want to give any coach speak here, but they say those things even out through the course of a long season.
Well,
although
they
you're
do.
not feeling that way right now.
No, I mean, especially when you're chasing the game and hoping to make it, maybe you can get one. Now that makes it insurmountable in my book. But even though you said today there was a game that 2 goals in injury time.
Yes.
And another game where the last kick of the ball was a tie, you know.
It's been an exciting opening Sunday for Major League Soccer.
Oh, yes, it has.
Great crowds all around. How about that crowd in Orlando?
Yes. I mean, you know, I love what's happening in Major League Soccer here in its 21st season, and the crowd in Seattle, the crowd here tonight.
I don't want to take the one in Seattle for granted, but you know, we're used to that one. Orlando also continues to do well. Good start. And of course, we're saying that right now because our team is up 3-1. Here's Husidic. On the near side, it goes to Robbie Rogers. Rogers in a foot race with Kemp. He's staying right with them. Rogers tried to cut it back. This will be a foul against Rogers and a free kick. 85th minute now with the Galaxy on top 3-1. Dykstra's restart. It'll come down near side, collected by Aguilar. Good slide tackle by Nigel de Jong. Nice job that time. The clearance, though, right to Sarvis.
That's happened too many times, but you know, it's preseason, it's opening game. You know, those are things that you have to work on.
Nice job by Zardes now, speeding through the middle of the park, plays it ahead. Offside is Robbie Keane. And I think this time Robbie might have been on. McGee was off, but the ball was going left. The linesman put the flag up. What a great run by Zardes. Maybe a step too late on the ball to give it up, but here's Kemp for United on the near side. Back to Boswell. Sarvis for United. Left side Kemp. Lobs it top of the Galaxy defense. Steres able to clear this one away. Rogers whiffs on the full clearance, and it'll be a throw-in. Coming up in the post game, we'll get you the man of the match. And the lesson of the match, something new this year. Galaxy with the ball in midfield. Here's Keane. Play on the advantage in possession for LA. Keane has Zardes. Keane now brought down by De Leon. That'll be a card. Free kick for the Galaxy. Frustration there for Nick De Leon. That was not a smart move at all. There's no reason for that.
Before that, there was a foul. Robbie Keane got pulled in the center circle as well. But the referee, rightfully so, played the advantage. And so on two successive plays there, Robbie Keane was pulled down, and you know, it's good to see, you know, right now that the Galaxy are playing with this energy, you know, that they have to play late in games. That's important, and they're doing
Girard with the restart, plays it through, score! Mike McGee, his second goal of the game. It is 4-1 Galaxy in the 87th minute. The diving header. How about that?
Well, that was a great ball. It was a driven ball in. All you have to do as a player is just make good contact with it, and the power of it just gives you more power off it. And you know, as we watch the replay, McGee gets a good little push separation, and then just gets his head to it. Well, if the other goal didn't seal it, that one surely sealed this game.
Well, I don't know if he's ready to play 90 minutes yet, but I think sooner or later we're going to see Mike McGee in the 11 again. We'll see, I guess.
I think that just sealed his player of the match.
Yes, sir.
You know,
88 minutes in, 4-1 Galaxy. 4 goals in the second half. An explosion here for LA. Much better performance in the second half for the home team. Ashley Cole with the throw. Finds Robbie Keane. Sarvis, though, for United. It'll come out near side. Kemp back to Sarvis. Able to turn away from Girard. This will be a foul on McGee. De Jong almost picked up the loose ball to go back the other way. Play continues on the near side. Aguilar. Back to Kemp. Takes it along the near touch. Nice work here by Husidic, slowing him down. Boucher, though, picks up possession for United. Back to Sarvis. His ball right off of Girard. Steven Girard gets the assist on the last goal off the free kick. Long ball ahead, intended for Robbie Keane. This will slip past Keane as well as Birnbaum. Good possession, good work here on the part of Zardes. And I believe Jossie Zardes, or should I say Robbie Keane, has picked up a free kick out of this, has he not? I'm trying to figure out what our official has decided.
No, I think he's giving this just a throw-in. I mean,
it'll come in for Zardes. Now Cole plays it through Franklin, still has possession. Good battle there at the end line there between Franklin and Cole, and out of play for a throw-in. LA Galaxy.
it was a good performance in the second half, and clearly based on the performance in the second half.
And you did it without Giovanni Dos Santos for 45 minutes, who had to leave at the break.
Yeah, and I think they played with the right energy. They played a little better, as we were mentioning, and did a good job.
Girard now from distance. He has a goal, and it was saved by Dykstra. No rebound. 3 minutes of added time here. Aguilar now plays ahead for Boucher. Good work by Rogers. Gets in front of him. Back to Steres and cleared away. Aguilar one more time. Couple of step overs. At this point, Ralph, you're up 4-1. Nice and easy. Don't do anything silly. Right?
Yeah, I think now you just finish it out. You're in the injury time, and just play smart, play simple, put anything in doubt out, just like that.
Mike McGee boots it into the stands. Quickly on the throw, and it comes into the penalty area. Spindola dives into the deep end. Goal kick. No foul.
Spindola just pushed Steres in the back.
About a minute to go in this one. Galaxy will earn their first win on the season in their first game of the season. It wasn't a work of art, but the score reads in a very positive way. 4-1 Galaxy right now over DC United. The goal kick into the middle of the park. Boswell turns it back the other way. Still bouncing around the Galaxy half of field. Out the left side it'll go. Espindola heels it back. I think he was intended to go to Aguilar. And now Rogers is brought down right at the touchline. And this should about do it for the Galaxy, Ralph. Next week it's on to Colorado.
Yes.
That won't be easy.
No, that won't. I mean, all the games in this league, and I think that's what makes this league very special, is that, you know, on any given Sunday, anybody's capable of beating anyone in this league. I mean, that's been proven year in, year out. And also teams that have bad years can really turn around and have better years.
Rowe with the long restart up the near side. It'll find the touchline and out of play for a throw-in. Kemp has it again on the throw, plays in the midfield. Nice job by Steres, wins that ball in the air. De Jong just pushes forward to McGee. Heels his way around De Leon. Mike McGee found the fountain of youth. He returned back to Los Angeles. The healing Pacific Ocean, how about that?
California sunshine.
Yes, sir. De Jong. Gerard played to the near side. Rogers. Ahead to Husidic. Gerard. And our referee points to midfield. This one has come to an end. The LA Galaxy surrendered the first goal, but then score 4 in the second half to defeat DC United by a score of 4-1. 2 goals by Mike McGee, a goal by Robbie Keane from the spot, Daniel Steres off a corner kick. McGee 2 goals and an assist. Galaxy 4, DC United 1. We invite you to stay with us. The post-game show is coming up next right here at LAGalaxy.com.
Herbalife, nutrition for a better life. StubHub. Next time you need seats for a Galaxy game, download the StubHub app. Start at StubHub and let the fun find you. And Toyota. Let's go places. On Saturday, March 19th at StubHub Center, the Cali Classico continues. 5-time MLS Cup champions LA Galaxy take on their West Coast rivals, the San Jose Earthquakes. We are the LA Galaxy, a team of international superstars and homegrown talents. This is our city. This is our house. This is LA. Purchase your tickets today. Visit LAGalaxy.com/tickets or call 877-3GALAXY.
Over the course of a single game, LA Galaxy players will spend 90 minutes fighting for the ball, going on goal, sprinting, sliding, and backwards, running almost 7 miles, while maintaining an average heart rate of 160 beats per minute, and will perform at this world-class level 31 times a year. Powered by Herbalife Nutrition, the official nutrition company of the LA Galaxy. To power up like a pro, contact your Herbalife independent distributor or visit Herbalife.com today.
Calling all explorers, the Galaxy's proud sponsor, Alaska Airlines, offers the most non-stop flights to Latin America from Southern California, including new flights from LAX to Costa Rica, as well as convenient flights to Los Cabos and Puerto Vallarta from John Wayne, Orange County. For Alaska's lowest fares, visit alaskaair.com. Hey fans, next time you want to grab Galaxy seats, get the StubHub app. The StubHub app puts your teams, your favorite artists, and your hood in one place. And now you can find the best seat for your buck when you sort by best value. We take the price and location of seats and show you which give you the best deal. Our experts have done all the work for you. So get the StubHub app and find the best value on seats today. StubHub is a proud sponsor of the LA Galaxy.
Now, during the One for Everyone sales event, get huge factory cashback deals on a brand new Toyota. Get $1,000 cash back on a 2016 Corolla, $1,500 cash back on a 2016 Camry or Camry Hybrid, or get $1,750 cash back on a 2016 Avalon or Avalon Hybrid. So see your Toyota dealer today. These deals are going fast. Vehicles must be purchased from new car dealer stock by midnight 4/4/16.
Now, when you buy or lease any new Toyota, you get Toyota Care, our no-cost maintenance plan. Toyota Care covers normal factory scheduled service for 2 years or 25,000 miles, whichever comes first. There's even lockout protection and 24-hour roadside assistance. See your Toyota dealer for details and exclusions. Valid only in the continental U.S. and Alaska. Toyota, let's go places.
LA Galaxy is presented by Toyota. Let's go places.
Welcome back to StubHub Center. Alongside Ralph Perez, Joe Tutino. Thank you for joining us here tonight. The Galaxy win 4-1 in the season opener against DC United. A tale of two halves, Ralph. It wasn't perfect in the second half, but you put 4 up in a half. I'll be happy with that anytime.
Well, I think, Joe, one of the challenges in going into the second half was that they knew that their performance in that first half was not good. And I'm sure that Bruce made them aware of that. But, I think they came out and did what they needed to do. I think they stepped up the defensive pressure. They did a good job on, putting away some chances that they needed to. And obviously, I don't know why Dos Santos needed to come off, whether that was a coach's decision or an injury, but clearly that sub made a big difference in that second half, Mike Magee.
Yeah, absolutely. 2 goals and an assist for Mike Magee. I think that we'll take that any time if you're Bruce Arena. I know he wants to ease him back into whatever his role is going to be. I can't imagine that he expected Mike Magee to be a starter at any point in this season because of the talent that he has on the pitch right now. Spot duty, of course, but you never know.
Well, Joe, as you know, you need good players. Injuries occurred, national team call-ups, Euros are this summer, Mike Magee's a quality player. I mean, I really hated to see him leave the Galaxy when he left, but that was a decision that was made, and he clearly was instrumental when he was here with some of those championships.
Mike Magee will be named our man of the match. It's brought to you by Herbalife. Herbalife nutrition for a better life. No argument there, right?
Oh, no, sir.
Let's get to something new this season. I think tonight is a pretty good teaching game if you look back at it. The lesson of the match is brought to you by SNHU. See yourself succeed at snhu.edu. All right, coach, teacher, what did we learn from tonight?
Well, I think the first thing that the Galaxy are learning is just their players. Ashley Cole, De Jong, their roles, their functions within the team. I thought both of them had good games in their job there. I think also what you learned there, I think a player like Sebastian stepped his game up in the second half and gave the Galaxy what they need from him. And, he was great on the one ball he served, and then obviously our man of the match, Magee, was clinical on the one finish there where he just really clipped the goalkeeper. He saw he was off his line, hit it perfectly. And, those were things that for me, those are things sometimes you say you coach, but you don't. Those are things that are instinctive of those players. I mean, like 3 or 4 slide tackles, timely tackles by Ashley Cole were very, very game-breaking. If he doesn't time it right, it could be a foul. If he times it a little wrong, then maybe the guy gets by him, but he broke up those plays nicely.
Galaxy 4-1 winners. The Galaxy were 2 different teams in this game tonight. 45 minutes, the first 45, a little struggle. Maybe a hangover over the loss against Santos Laguna, maybe. Second half, much more like the team we expect to see in the 2016 season. We'll take a short timeout. When we come back, we'll take a look at some of the scores around Major League Soccer. We'll continue on the Galaxy post-game show here at LAGalaxy.com.
On Saturday, March 19th at StubHub Center, the Cali Classico continues. 5-time MLS Cup champions LA Galaxy take on their West Coast rivals, the San Jose Earthquakes. We are the LA Galaxy, a team of international superstars and homegrown talent. This is our city. This is our house. This is LA. Purchase your tickets today. Visit LAGalaxy.com/tickets or call 877-3GALAXY.
Over the course of a single game, LA Galaxy players will spend 90 minutes fighting for the ball, going on goal, sprinting, sliding, jogging backwards, running almost 7 miles, while maintaining an average heart rate of 160 beats per minute. And they'll perform at this world-class level 31 times a year, powered by Herbalife Nutrition, the official nutrition company of the LA Galaxy. To power up like a pro, contact your Herbalife independent distributor or visit Herbalife.com today.
Calling all explorers, the Galaxy's proud sponsor, Alaska Airlines, offers the most non-stop flights to Latin America from Southern California, including new flights from LAX to Costa Rica, as well as convenient flights to Los Cabos and Puerto Vallarta from John Wayne, Orange County. For Alaska's lowest fares, visit alaskaair.com. Hey fans, next time you want to grab Galaxy seats, get the StubHub app. The StubHub app puts your teams, your favorite artists, and your hood in one place. And now you can find the best seat for your buck when you sort by best value. We take the price and location of seats and show you which give you the best deal. Our experts have done all the work for you. So get the StubHub app and find the best value on seats today. StubHub is a proud sponsor of the LA Galaxy.
They say you have to dedicate thousands of hours to something to master it. That requires determination, guidance, and support. As the official education partner of the LA Galaxy, Southern New Hampshire University is helping players and staff achieve their goals with flexible online education. Enroll at SNHU, and you'll have the same unwavering support so you can earn your online degree and master your field. Visit snhu.edu/LA-Galaxy.
When the Galaxy win, you win at Papa John's. The day after every Galaxy victory, you get 50% off regular menu price online orders using promo code GALAXY online at papajohns.com. That's right, 50% off your entire online order of regular menu price items the day after the Galaxy win. Enter promo code GALAXY at papajohns.com. Better ingredients, better pizza. Papa John's, official partner of the LA Galaxy. All right, let's take a look at the scores around Major League Soccer. The first Sunday in MLS, it was Toronto over New York Red Bulls by a score of 2-0. That was at Red Bull Arena. Meanwhile, New York City FC also on the road playing at Chicago. They win 4-3. Orlando scores 2 late goals in extra time, and they tied Salt Lake 2-2. Meanwhile, San Jose defeated Colorado in San Jose by a score of 1-0. Houston and New England tied at 3 apiece. FC Dallas at home against Philadelphia. Dallas a winner 2-0 in that match. Portland over Columbus 2-1 at home in a rematch of the MLS Cup, although you do have to go take a look at the Higuain bicycle kick goal. That was pretty interesting. Meanwhile, Montreal plays at Vancouver and they win 3-2. Sporting Kansas City went to Seattle and got a 1-0 victory over the Sounders in front of a large crowd there. And here in front of a sellout crowd, it was the Galaxy over DC United 4-1. We'll take a shortcut timeout. We'll take a look at what's next for the Galaxy. Galaxy on the road at the Rapids when we come back at LAGalaxy.com.
On Saturday, March 19th at StubHub Center, the Cali Classico continues. 5-time MLS Cup champions LA Galaxy take on their West Coast rivals, the San Jose Earthquakes. We are the LA Galaxy, a team of international superstars and homegrown talent. This is our city. This is our house. This is LA. Purchase your tickets today. Visit LAGalaxy.com/tickets or call 877-3GALAXY.
They say you have to dedicate thousands of hours to something to master it. That requires determination, guidance, and support. As the official education partner of the LA Galaxy, Southern New Hampshire University is helping players and staff achieve their goals with flexible online education. Enroll at SNHU, and you'll have the same unwavering support so you can earn your online degree and master your field. Visit snhu.edu/LAGalaxy.
Hey fans, next time you want to grab Galaxy seats, get the StubHub app. The StubHub app puts your teams, your favorite artists, and your hood in one place. And now you can find the best seat for your buck when you sort by best value. We take the price and location of seats and show you which give you the best deal. Our experts have done all the work for you. So get the StubHub app and find the best value on seats today. StubHub is a proud sponsor of the LA Galaxy. When the Galaxy win, you win at Papa John's. The day after every Galaxy victory, you get 50% off regular menu price online orders using promo code GALAXY online at papajohns.com. That's right, 50% off your entire online order of regular menu price items the day after the Galaxy win. Enter promo code GALAXY at papajohns.com. Better ingredients, better pizza. Papa John's, official partner of the LA Galaxy.
Now, during the One for Everyone sales event, get huge factory cashback deals on a brand new Toyota. Get $1,000 cash back on a 2016 Corolla, $1,500 cash back on a 2016 Camry or Camry Hybrid, or get $1,750 cash back on a 2016 Avalon or Avalon Hybrid. So see your Toyota dealer today. These deals are going fast. Vehicles must be purchased from new car dealer stock by midnight 4/4/16.
Now, when you buy or lease any new Toyota, you get Toyota Care, our no-cost maintenance plan. Toyota Care covers normal factory scheduled service for 2 years or 25,000 miles, whichever comes first. There's even lockout protection and 24-hour roadside assistance. See your Toyota dealer for details and exclusions. Valid only in the continental U.S. and Alaska. Toyota, let's go places.
Welcome back. Final comments here from StubHub Center. Sold-out crowd here at StubHub with the Galaxy win 4-1 over DC United. Galaxy had 10 shots in that second half, Ralph.
Yeah, Joe, I think one of the things that, was interesting that, the guys came alive we had talked about, and, Zardes came alive in that half, and obviously Robbie Keane, and I even think that, someone just asked, hey, what do you think of the thoughts? Well, I think the big thing was, the change. I mean, no knock on Dos Santos, but what McGee came and did really helped the Galaxy to elevate their game, and obviously he brought everything. I thought he brought quality, brought energy, and then obviously played a role on 3 goals.
Let's take a look ahead next week. First road game of the season. One of the difficult ones, of course, always going into Denver. It's never easy. Colorado coming off a loss as they open up on the road as well at San Jose. They get their home opener on Saturday night. We'll have it for you on television on Time Warner Cable Sportsnet. Kobe Jones will be joining me in the broadcast booth. Ashley Cole, Nigel de Jong. It's going to be a rude awakening for them playing at that altitude, is it not?
Well, they've experienced it I'm sure somewhere in their career, but the thing that they're going to have to experience and will experience is just the distance that you go to play matches is huge. And then I think the other thing is later on when we get into those summer months where you're going to places like Houston with humidity and all the rest. But clearly for me, I've always felt that the altitude thing is a thing, but I think that the way everyone does it nowadays, you go in early, meaning that you go in just near the game as close as you can to game time, play the game, get in, get out. It's not as big and it's not as huge, I think. But I think for sure Colorado is a place that historically has always been a tough place for the Galaxy to get the results they want to do, because a lot of times they've gone there as the better team and not succeed.
Okay. You want to obviously not play the entire game like you played the first half tonight. The mentality going into Colorado to make sure that doesn't happen, what do you want to see? What are you telling the players this week so that doesn't duplicate next week?
Well, I think clearly for me, I think what you saw tonight, I thought DC United came in and I thought they played a good first half. And as we said on the broadcast, they had a little more energy than the Galaxy. They seemed to push them in a sense of their pressure and didn't let the Galaxy really build the way they wanted to build out of the back. So I think clearly, today, I'm sure that already sooner or later in the next 48 hours, they will get the tape of the Colorado's match. They will analyze that. They'll, teams, everybody knows each other's personnel well in this league. So the preparation on that end is one. Two, I think also for the Galaxy now is, what is Dos Santos' injury? What is Kennedy's injury? But again, I think that, one of the things I think the Galaxy have on their roster is a deep roster. And, Rowe came in tonight. McGee comes off the bench tonight.
Stairs,
Stairs as a starter, a young player. He gets a goal tonight in his first real major league start. So I think that, you know, in this game coming up, I think the Galaxy have the challenge of now, which has been a problem for them, being successful on the road.
Yes.
So that's the one thing I'm sure that Bruce wants to rectify for this season in 2016.
For now, though, the first win of the season is under their belt. They erupted for 4 goals in the second half and defeated DC United by a score of 4-1. For Ralph Perez, Joe Tutino saying so long from StubHub Center. Once again, LA Galaxy 4, DC United 1. We'll talk to you from Colorado next week. Have a great night.
LA Galaxy is presented by Toyota. Let's go places. StubHub. Next time you need seats for a Galaxy game, download the StubHub app. Start at StubHub and let the fun find you. And SNHU. See yourself succeed at snhu.edu.
Course of a single game, LA Galaxy players will spend 90 minutes fighting for the ball, going on goal, sprinting, sliding, jogging backwards, running almost 7 miles while maintaining an average heart rate of 160 beats per minute. And they'll perform at this world-class level 31 times a year, powered by Herbalife Nutrition, the official nutrition company of the LA Galaxy. To power up like a pro, contact your Herbalife independent distributor or visit Herbalife.com today.
What you doing, Dad?
Just adding to my Shasta Can Pyramid, son. A monument to the awesomest moments of my life. Here's the Tiki Punch from Summer Vacation 92. Oh, and the can of black cherry from the day you were born.
Can I help?
Sure, kiddo.
Oh, boy.
And these are the Shastas as the day we started rebuilding my Shasta Pyramid. Shasta, family trusted since 1889.
And there when you celebrate life's moments.
It has to be Shasta.
Calling all explorers, the Galaxy's proud sponsor, Alaska Airlines, offers the most non-stop flights to Latin America from Southern California, including new flights from LAX to Costa Rica, as well as convenient flights to Los Cabos and Puerto Vallarta from John Wayne, Orange County. For Alaska's lowest fares, visit alaskaair.com.
Moving pieces, so I think it'll get better in time.
But was there concern about Steve, the head injury right after he had taken a knock earlier? Was there a concussion issue?
He's okay. I think he made it through. I don't think he has any concussion symptoms.
When you see something like that, though.
Yeah. Yeah, it's concerning. You don't want your center backs coming out of the game, but he got through it. Again, we're a work in progress, but there's a lot of good to this group. The spirit's right, and we'll respond in the right way, and we'll take the good, we'll fix some of the bad, and move forward. It's a long year. It's never an easy place to play, and we'll lick our wounds and get back out there next week. Good.
So, very good, very good. Yeah, I thought Ashley School played well. No, second. Well, yeah, this is like 45 minutes. I think he's going to play well. He hasn't been playing a lot in Loma, so. No, right.
And I imagine Mike is going to be the player. Well, that's because they made Aaron serving.
I believe he prefers the term elder statesman.
Over research.
LA Galaxy forward, Mike McGee. We'll go ahead and jump straight into questions. We'll do Bruce questions first, McGee questions second. Questions for Bruce? Scott?
Well, Bruce, first off, can you talk about what Mike did when he came in the second half and how that helped you guys kind of turn things around?
He didn't do a whole lot. We had to use him because Gio got hurt, so we just had to stick him out there. But all seriousness, it's the reason why we wanted to bring Mike back here. You know, we think he's a great player, can score goals, and we've been very careful with him in preseason, and will continue to be in the beginning of the season, and kind of be smart about his minutes and make sure he's completely healthy, and we have him ready to go to have a great year. But I think he kicked it off pretty well tonight.
Kevin?
Bruce, not exactly the way you drew this up with all your off-season moves and stuff. I mean, this was probably a game you didn't expect, or it unfolded maybe a way you didn't expect.
They never do. Conceding a goal 4 minutes in is not easy. I thought DC United did a good job being organized and getting numbers behind the ball and making things difficult for us in the first half. But having said that, I thought we still played okay in the first half, and we obviously had to get a goal, get ourselves back in the game in the early part of the second half, and we did that.
But, can I follow? But does it say something about your team that you were able to sort of maybe scrap what you had built?
Yeah, I think it's a good kind of win for us, that we had to come from behind, dig a little bit, work real hard. Got a nice blend of experience. You know, we had enough guys that could settle everyone down, keep their composure. It's a good balance. You know, I think you see the experience that obviously Nigel brings in the midfield, that Ashley brings in the back. You know, bringing in a goalkeeper in the first half, highly unusual. And, you know, we dealt with some issues and overcame them. So I think overall it's a real good win for our team.
Go ahead.
What do you think of Sebastian's play, especially not having played in the preseason? Looked pretty sharp to me.
I thought he was very good. He's a beast physically, and he gave us a terrific, probably 80 minutes when maybe if it wasn't for the change with the goalkeeper and then the one in halftime with the 2 injuries, we would have probably tried to limit him about 60 minutes tonight. So he did a great job. He was a handful for DC United tonight, and I think obviously getting him healthy and fit is important for our team.
Adam, last question for Bruce, please.
Bruce, can you speak to the performance of Daniel Steres tonight?
Played very well. You know, he's played a number of games for us in preseason, and we didn't hesitate to use him tonight. He's done well. You know, he'll still need a little time, but I thought he had a real good performance and obviously a big goal for us as well.
Questions for Mike? Kevin?
Mike, you're a former MVP. You're used to playing a lot, starting a lot. Is this a role that you embrace? Maybe a guy that's going to come off the bench or could come off the bench and change the tempo of the game?
You know what? I came here with one thing in mind. I was just trying to win games. You know, I don't want to. I think I'll keep pushing him to start, no matter how fit or healthy I am. that's my goal. But I think Bruce has earned the right to, you know, dictate who plays where and when, and you know, I might argue with him, but I'll accept it.
Scott?
Well, yeah, it seemed that it almost seemed easy for you out there. Like things just opened up for you when you had the ball. What was it like out there for you? Did it feel really good for you?
I was the beneficiary of some good movement on the first goal and an incredible, you know, ball by Sebastian. My touch was just bad enough to bounce up, and you know, the rest was easy. And the second time I was just trying to get in the box, and I think it just hit me in the head. So Stevie G played a perfect ball. So no, not easy at all. You know, as far as I go, but my teammates made it look easy for me.
Go ahead. Last question.
Mike, could you have written a more perfect script in your return to LA? Did you hear the fans, you know, with the McGee on fire chant throughout the game?
It feels a little bit surreal. You know, I didn't know what to do after I scored. I haven't scored literally I haven't scored in years. You know, I felt weird, a little uncomfortable. You know, people kind of jumping at me, and you know, once the game ended, it felt, you know, like I said, it just felt weird and incredible, and you know, I'm still obviously scrambling for words right now, so you can imagine what's going through my mind.
Cool. Thanks, guys.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.